Hello, everyone, and welcome to Crypts and Cryptids, to a special one-shot featuring all the lovely people that you see at the table here. You will notice if you heard the announcement before, we do not have Autumn Ivy today. Unfortunately, she double booked herself, so she can't be with us. But we do have, of course, Homebrew Himbo. We have ScreenCap. We have Derek is Kami. We have my husband, Kavash Faresh. And of course, the man that we're here for, Popo Blanco. Say hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Shucks, howdy.
Now, this is not only a a one shot for fun. My brain is
writing that
already
down.
gone. Great.
One shot, fun shot.
One
One shot, writing that down.
Not only is this a one shot,
Did I hear
fun,
fun
but
Not to be
shot?
confused with a fun shot for one, which you can't do on Twitch.
but we're also here to hopefully raise some money for Popo Blanco and his friends to be able to go to the Norse Forge event and have an amazing time. I believe, Popo, you said that you are meeting these people for the first time and you've been friends for a long time, but you have not been able to meet up before. Is that correct?
That is correct.
That's amazing. I'm
not even entirely sure if I've been getting catfish this whole time.
Opo's only ever seen me in his dreams.
This is just a
Weird.
really complex VTuber model. Thank you.
Wow, impressive.
Your
It's the
AI.
best
huh?
I've seen. But so to raise some
Well,
money.
see, I've seen Derek in my dreams and Rusty, and the things they would do.
This is going to be a nightmare, isn't it?
Yes.
But
You just now
It goes
realizing this?
poorly.
you can see in chat we are posting Popo Blanco's PayPal so that you can donate directly to him. Anyone who donates during the time frame of this stream in increments of $5 or more will be entered into a raffle. If you donate 10, you'll get 2 entries and so on. Because as you can probably tell, Popo is currently at work. We will be pulling the names tomorrow. So, or at least after stream, whatever works for him. So make sure you put your Discord name with any donation so that we can contact you and get a hold of you so you can get your winnings. We have, I'm giving up 250 sets of stickers. So that D&D stickers, waterproof vinyl stickers, 2 sets of those. And Homebrew Himbo is
I'm offering up
graciously donating these.
3 different sets of dice. Green and gold sparkle, a blue glow in the dark, and a white and black set.
Custom homemade dice, and I've already ordered a set from him. It's not here yet, unfortunately, but I am excited for it. Hopefully it brings me some good luck. And Popo, you
I
had
love when
something as
first
well.
class doesn't show up in 2 days.
Yeah, no. Oh, the screen froze for me. Popo, you had your signs, right?
Yes, I have 2 metal signs. One is a logo. It's about yay big. It is the Mortal Kombat logo. And the other is a Dragon Ball Z Goku versus Vegeta. These are just wall art signs, but I did make them myself. I didn't bring them with me.
That's fine.
But I did show them off in a video on my TikTok.
Yes, they do look amazing. So 2 signs, 3 sets of dice, 2 sets of stickers. So I can do math. That's 7 different things that we can win tonight, or you can win tonight if you donate $5 to Popo's PayPal directly. And again, this is to help him have an amazing time with his friends who they are here in chat or here playing with us. But unless there's anything else we want to discuss, guys, I'm ready. Are you ready?
I don't think any of us are ready.
One thing I needed to say real quick is for Kami. Check your Discord.
Oh, dear. There's
I sent
secrets.
you- I sent you-
There's whispers. We haven't even started and there's whispers. My God.
The question is, DM, are you ready for all the puns
She's
and
not.
all?
You're not going to throw me off.
I'm in the DM seat now.
Not going to throw me off my game with pics of the no-nos.
I've already set aside every D4 I have for psychic
Send it to
damage.
Derek. Send it to Derek.
Yeah.
All right.
I am prepared to take the psychic damage.
Well, Derek is honeymooning with Barbenheimer at the moment.
Is that the case?
You know, it's a very common
Well,
name.
he said
That's
Derek. I
not
thought he
me.
meant that Derek, but
That bastard stole my name.
yeah, he's
That's
like
identity
recently.
theft is a serious
Derek
crime.
also learned a new song. Just y'all know, Derek also learned a new song. He no longer just sings the song that doesn't end. He's really gotten into the Da Vinci Notebook.
Oh no!
As of late?
I hate you. That's also my favorite song by them.
Mm,
All
I think
right.
it's everybody's
fellas.
favorite song by them.
Not true. My favorite song by them is The Gates.
That's a good one too.
If we are ready.
I also
begin.
like another Irish drinking song.
Fair. Fellas, you are all traveling together with the exception of Popo Blanco for the moment. You've all traveled together for some time now, and you are making your way to your next destination when you need to find a place to stop to get yourself some breakfast. It has been a rainy season for you this past summer. Zach, the dog's getting into something. Go get that. The benefit of having my husband on stream. But when you are making your way, you come across the next town on the map, only to find that the river has overflowed and the bridge is out. You possibly could make your way across the river on your own, but the locals have already told you that the mountain pass ahead has become almost impassable due to mudslides. You could go around as well, but they also recommend that you take a stop at the nearby tavern, get yourself some breakfast, and make your decision once you're more informed and with something in your stomach. The group makes their way to the tavern, and I will pull that up on roll 20.
all right, here we go.
I can do this. For chat, I am still new for roll 20, so bear with me if there's any technical difficulties. But I believe that you should now, yes, see the map.
Here we go.
As you approach, you find a sign above the door of this humble-looking two-story tavern that says it's called Double Penetration. You kind of
seems
wonder
like
why
their kind of place.
until you walk inside
Jesus.
and you see a minotaur behind the bar.
That doesn't clarify or help at all.
Well, if you make him mad, you will find out.
Exactly. But there's only a few people here in the tavern besides the barkeep. Most of them look like farm hands that are about to head on out. They've just I can talk. They just finished their breakfast and they're wrapping up. But you do see a character in the corner who looks slightly out of place. Popo, would you mind describing what your character looks like?
A very old, very wrinkled gray firbolg, sporting some tattered gray coverings and an old branch for a walking stick. His eyes somewhat glazed over, and he has this default expression on his face that one might mistake as he's not entirely sure where he is. But he knows that it's dry, and that's good enough.
Currently, you're sitting close to the fireplace to warm your old bones when you see this group of adventurers walk in.
Group of miscreants.
I see moving shapes.
You see moving shapes in a party of sorts.
He sees the inside of his cataracts.
Oh.
Let's see here.
But
More,
the group,
turn an ear to their direction.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
I'll go ahead.
Oh, go for it. Detect magic. All right.
So, for up to 10 minutes, anything within 30 feet of me, I can sense faint or I can see faint auras and any visible creatures or objects in the area that bear magic, and I know what school of magic it's from. But anything thicker than like a foot of stone, inch of metal, or a thin sheet of lead,
Right.
I won't be able to sense through.
Okay. I will go ahead and say I don't remember the range of that, but you're going to be walking around this tavern anyway.
30 feet.
You'll probably get 2 pings. I'm going to assume.
They all do that. I'll be right back.
Oh, sure. I'm going to assume that the Furbog has something magical on them of some kind. You're fine. And behind the bar, where the Minotaur is currently cleaning out a glass, very stereotypical with a rag, there is a large battle axe that's hanging above him that seems to have a place of honor on the mantle, so to speak. It is pinging some magic. I don't know what school of magic this would be, but essentially it's like a battle axe +1.
Most
And
likely
real quick,
enchantment.
thank you, Military Fox.
I was just
for
going
the
to say
26
somebody.
gifted subs.
Holy shit.
Nice.
Thank you.
It's pinging with destruction magic, I believe is the technical term.
Ooh, fancy shiny. Mm.
Yes, the most.
What are
Yeah.
you going on about, little one?
Fancy shiny.
I like it. Anyways,
Okay. I didn't know
they
where
have
that was going.
magic here.
I thought it was. I like it. I want it. Then I'm like, okay, now that's a different conversation. I like it. It's cool. Yes.
Yes, I like it. Good for you.
The Minotaur was eyeing you carefully, and he stands at a good 7 foot 5 inches, maybe, compared to your height, which what would
Is
you
3
say?
feet tall.
3 feet, yeah.
Even.
Amazing.
3 feet even. Very tall. Very nice. Shiny.
He's looking at himself, confused as to try and figure out what is particularly shiny about him. But he just looks down and, thank you, little one. Would you all like something?
I pick up Grimble, put him on the counter. Do you have rocks?
You just basically set down this earthen shape. Honestly, from your picture, it looks like Bulbasaur.
It's
but
basically-
Bulbasaur had a dental problem.
Imagine someone badly described to you a frog, and you had to make it out of clay. That is exactly what Grimble is.
You
That's
set down this
amazing.
shape that is made of dirt, mud, stones, and has grass and moss growing all over it onto the bar, and the Minotaur just, his only reaction is he just stops cleaning the glass. No rocks.
No.
Oh, okay. Picks up Grimble, puts him back on the floor. There's a little puddle of mud on the table now.
Ugh.
I'll prestidigitate that away. The hummingbird that follows this hummingbird is more Buzz will he doesn't always stick around. He's like a cat rather than a dog. He Buzz the hummingbird considers Leander his pet. In the same way that like Ash and Pikachu, everybody's like, oh, Ash is the main character, and it's like, no, Pikachu's the one keeping Ash alive. Buzz is the one very much considers himself to be. So he doesn't always stick around Leander, but at this point he's like, okay, we're in a tavern, I've checked stuff out, and Buzz is by, come by. Yes, I know. No, I know. I mean, very few places have rocks, but he's going to ask.
Even though you've prestidigitated the mess away, the Minotaur is still going to wipe it down with a rag. It's almost like kind of like an obsession of a little bit, a cleanliness obsession.
That's right.
But as he does that, he kind of grumbles under his breath and says, hey, I don't remember your name. Furbog, you were looking for a group? Is this them?
Yeah, 1 second. goes to grab his stick, get himself braced on it.
30 seconds.
Over here, yeah.
We can come over if you'd rather.
No, I'll be there. Just give me a second. Have I made it yet?
The rest of the group moves forwards to meet him halfway.
Almost. You're doing excellent.
Noctis moves a little
This
bit
takes-
further ahead than the rest of the group to try and help steady him.
Mhm.
Come on, old man.
Thank you, young lady. I appreciate that.
I've been called worse.
He has.
We both have. Some little shit just called me an old man.
Hey, I calls him
Heard
like I
that.
sees him.
Oh, you can see? Lucky bastard.
So, Popo, you your character does see the shapes of the people around you, but you had a particular reason that you were looking for a group.
Yeah, right.
Job? You have job? You want
well,
job?
how should I say this? I've been stranded here for nigh on a week now. I was making my way back home with this little group of travelers. They offered to escort me back, and we got to this tavern about a week ago, and they said, we'll meet at sunrise. Okay. And went to bed. I got up, still dark, darker than it usually is for me, so I went downstairs. The innkeep said, I asked him, is it sunrise yet? And he goes, no, it will be soon. I said, okay. So I went outside and I waited. And I waited. And I waited. And what I reckon could have been about noon, I walked back inside and I said, hey, what happened to that party that I was here with? They said, oh, they fecked off in the middle of the night. And they left me here.
Inconsiderate.
That sucks. Oh well.
Very-
Boomy turns and starts walking away.
Boomy, it's fine.
Well, yeah, so, yeah, if it wouldn't be much trouble, I mean, I don't have much I can pay you with right now, but my home is in the next town over. If y'all could get me there, I'd be more than happy to accommodate all of you or recompense all of you. I'll pay you. I'll fucking pay you.
I mean, that's the direction we're heading, right?
If you pointed in any given direction, son, I've got some bad news for you.
Which town are you from, and then which town are we from, or heading to?
I will go ahead and tell you it's the same.
Perfect.
For brevity's sake.
Yeah, that's fair.
But
'Cause
yeah,
we
that is the point. We haven't introduced ourselves yet, and you have a newcomer. So, anyone wanting to speak up and introduce themselves to your wonderful new ally here?
Our ward.
As Noctis was the one to walk forward and steady the old man. The name's Noctis Manus, and that sounds like if we're going in the same direction, there's no reason we couldn't escort you.
And for the audience sake, would you describe what they look like?
So Noctis is he's a human. However, he has been cursed, and both of his hands are not necessarily disfigured, but discolored. His left hand is a sickly black and orange, and his right hand is pure white with the yellowing of the fingernails. He tends to keep his hood up. He has two miscolored eyes, one blue and one yellow, and he stands about 5'8". He's a standard height for a human male.
Very good.
I just realized you had your steampunk goggles on too.
We're the cool
What?
kids, that's why.
Oh, y'all match.
I feel like
Goggle
that's
Brothers.
I was gonna say that's probably why Leander immediately felt a kinship with this guy too, because Leander is 5 foot 11 3/4 inches, and he always rounds up. He's got a. I've been told. So he's me. He's actually the first character I ever created. So he's just me. He's a 43-year-old human dude, bearded. He does now, however, he's got a sort of turquoise blue eye and a very bright green eye that Noctis knows is an artificial eye that he made after having lost an eye previously. And Buzz flittering about him, and he's got this trench coat and his crossbow, but he does not have any crossbow bolts.
Okay. Himbo, would you introduce your character for everyone?
So, as it was stated as he was walking away, Boomi, he's probably like back at the counter at this point anyways, no spatial awareness, no societal awareness, but Boomi is a 3-foot tall goblin artificer with a little rock homunculus, and specifically he is very old for his age. He's very old for goblins, at least. He's 12 years old, which is in fact very old for goblins as they mature at the age of 6. But he has a bit of a limp with his walk, and his beard and hair are stark white with burning and soot covering them, because he tends to work a lot with explosions and blows himself up more often than anyone else.
Oh no,
I
yeah.
was about to say that first one you said's pretty impressive.
I feel like
12 years old, huh? I thought I smelled Ben Gay.
Oh, jeez.
It's gonna happen a lot. I will warn everyone in chat. I have a speech impediment, and I work very hard to avoid having issues with it. I'll either stutter, I'll skip words, or I'll combine words that shouldn't exist.
And I'm
And
going to
don't
tell you
worry,
in
folks.
advance.
We harp on him relentlessly for it.
But I am
Well,
ready for anything.
I am going to tell you in advance. When I laugh, it is because I adore those. It is not mocking laughter. I promise you 1000%. I love those accidental linguistic creations.
Like fun shots.
Like fun shots, exactly.
Yeah.
Again,
you
did
have
I
to
hear
get
someone say
excited.
pun shot?
No, we did not say pun shot. No,
One shot,
That's
fun
the-
shot, pun shot,
no.
It's
gun
That's
shot.
another
Main-
thing that Cap can run.
it's the main weapon used by the Punisher.
Yeah, you've got the weapon, I've got the ammo, buddy.
That's right.
See if it's gonna
Correct.
be done shot after this.
Yeah. Oh, and Mr. Furbog, who hasn't given us your name yet, there's another person in front of you who hasn't introduced themselves yet. They've been awfully silent, and their body is humanoid by your vision. It almost looks like they have a giant nose on their face, though, like exceptionally long.
How rude.
Please ask them what their name is. Please.
Come on, tell them what your
My-
name is. I know. I
Lean
know
lean
you
down
love
to
me.
the gentleman helping me. Am I about to talk to a scarecrow, or is there somebody actually there?
Jury's still out on that, but I think you can talk to him.
It will talk back either way.
What's your name? Am I looking at them?
Hi, my name is what? My name is who? My name is I want waffle fries.
You know, I think I can wait for the next group of people to come walking through, if that's all right.
I mean, I'm willing to abandon these guys if you want to. You know, I can carry
Sir.
an old man home.
I was gonna, you're
Just
not
stick
the
with
first
me,
person
kid. You're
who
going
said
places.
that.
And
Well,
Disconnect
anyway,
the number,
my
though.
name is Moogee.
I want waffle fries is a 5-foot tall blue Kenku samurai.
Those are words. I'm sure you know what they mean.
He thinks it's
Okay, wait.
affectionately. Call him Bird Brain.
Which one of us is the rocket to his Groot? Because one of us understands what he's saying.
Good
Any
question.
takers?
using that
Because
word. I
yeah, I
don't
hope
think
you
you
ain't
know
waiting
what
on
it
me.
means.
You're like, I just met you people.
I just met you people.
I like the idea that Boomi understands, but nobody understands Boomi either.
That's fair.
Simple
Nobody
words.
knows. Yeah, nobody knows that Boomi understands, so they're never like, "Yo, Boomi, what's he saying?"
It's about this
Yes,
time.
explosions.
It's about this time where the Minotaur returns from heading to the back real quick, and he sets down some plates of various breakfast items, from hard-boiled eggs to some meats and some potatoes, and a couple mugs of some sort of ale. It might pass for ale in other places, but it's okay. But he sets it down on the counter, and he just says, "If you take him, this is on the house. You haven't been a problem, but you've just been here a while."
Is it the smell? I bet it's the smell.
I didn't. Your word's not mine.
Southwest.
Your word's not mine.
Reminds me of home.
Can't you smell that smell?
Every now and then we overstay our welcomes. It's all right.
I gotta know if I'm gonna partake in any of this. You gotta have to let me know what I grabbed. I don't want to swallow a fork again.
Ooh.
The
Yes,
fact that
we'll
you said
keep an eye
again
on that.
disturbs me.
Now my
When you've
brain
lived
wants
as
to
long
know
as I
who's
have, you've
spoon
swallowed a
feeding him.
great many strange things.
Somebody
Oh
has to spoon feed him
my.
breakfast.
Noctis is the paladin. Out of his goodness, he grabs a hard-boiled egg and holds it up to the old man. Eat.
Mm.
Okay.
You're gonna
Well,
need your
I gotta
strength.
trust what you say here.
You're gonna need your strength, not for the journey, but to deal with us.
How what Waffle Fries looks at the egg, looks back at the. It's bare, back at the egg, back and forth. Kind of like a. What the shit, man?
Mr. Tar, do you happen to have waffle fries?
I'm sorry, that's a new one. Like
That's fair.
potatoes with syrup on them?
How did they make them in that town? I think it's just the cut. Maybe if you put the syrup on the side, and then he could dip them.
Oh, it's an egg.
I'll have to research that. No,
Yeah,
we
I'm
don't
probably
have
gonna
that.
regret feeding you a hard-boiled egg, but it's the easiest thing that doesn't involve me actually physically spoon-feeding you.
There'll be time for that later.
That's not what I mean
still
when I say I
not
like
have,
the
yeah.
spoon.
Oh, jeez. The group continues and eats their breakfast, and the eggs are eaten apparently by everybody except I want waffle fries, who seems to take exception to the fact that there are eggs on the table.
Also, we're getting rated.
Boomi will look at the eggs and be like, "Too fresh." Pulls out his very stale hardtack rations and starts gnawing on one.
Narrative Universe,
it-
thank you for the raid.
Hey, awesome.
Now, there is a choice to be made. Does the group want to try and cross the treacherous overflowing river and make their way up a mountainside that may be prone to mudslides right now, or take the long way around? Doesn't have to be a long decision, just needs to be a decision. Yeah, I can talk.
I'm fine with the mountain
he's-
if everyone else is.
As soon
Let's
as Boomi suggests the mountain, Noctis stabs his dagger into the bar top.
Ooh.
No.
I don't think he wants to do it.
What's mud?
I mean, how
I think
old
someone's
is-
knocking.
How old is the guy? If we take the long way, is he gonna make it all the way? No, that's a joke. I feel like traveling with
Old? I'm not old. I am 499.
Oh, see, traveling with a sprightly 499-year-old, I feel like it's probably better to take the less arduous route.
I think you added too many zeros.
That's entirely possible.
So, with breakfast completed, the group coming to an easy decision of maybe take the long way around, you all set out. Is there anything that this group would like to do before you leave this quaint little town? It has a general shop, not really a magic shop or anything, just the basics.
Before we all walk out without anyone noticing, I want to go ahead and use my divine sense. We do have a new person joining our ranks. I want to see whether they exude any level of good or evil.
Interesting. All right. Divine sense. The presence of strong evil registers. Okay. I'm trying to read it and then the page updated. The location of any celestial feet or undead within 60 feet. Well, I mean, he's a furball. I don't think that there's any celestial fiend or undead there. Let's see.
I know a conversation that has come up between an artificer and a paladin is when you are in a library or when you are around books and you use your divine sense, do the books ping as undead?
Oh, jeez.
They don't have any life force in them, at least one would hope.
Well, that depends on who you're asking, son. I'm a druid after all. Libraries make me vomit.
That's fair, right? That's like it's just yeah, I mean I understand it. It's literally just people it's people writing stuff on the skin of the murdered.
Okay, I was just double checking.
Speaking of which, I found this one up.
I was just
Sorry,
checking
didn't mean to bring
the
everybody
spell
down.
itself.
Does Waffle Fries have a
feet or
particular
undead within 60 feet of you.
Okay.
Does Waffle Fries have a particular mundane item that he generally wears or something that would not be like it wouldn't require like an attunement slot or something?
His armor is not enchanted.
Okay. So
He
I
has
think
the
that's
samurai style straw hat.
there you go. Yeah. I think Leander's regular thing each day, because he can infuse a spell storing item, is that he casts the shield spell into the hat, or maybe not the hat because maybe he's lost it a few times, but the armor. And so I Want Waffle Fries can cast the shield spell, I believe it's 10 times out of his armor
Damn.
without using a spell slot. Yeah. Given he's our squishiest.
Well, okay then. All right. So,
Boomi would like to walk up to the Minotaur, though, and ask, "Can I see shiny?" And point at the axe.
sure. He reaches up with one hand and grabs it, lifts it down. Can you? It's kind of heavy, bud.
Okay, so just resting it on the table. I want to cast Identify on it.
Battle axe +1. It's just he's his story is that he's an adventurer who settled down and just made himself a living here and kept his axe above the mantle as a reminder, but also just in case he needs it.
That's fair.
PKs are do adventures. You never know who's going to come through here.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, look at you all.
Shiny. Very nice shiny. Good for you. And then Boomi will just turn and start walking away with everybody else.
Thank you. He just looks confused. All right. Well, as the group sets out, you decide to take the long way around the mountain, which is going to add about 3 days to your journey. But having an elderly furball with you, I'm sorry, not elderly, 499 years old.
Experienced.
Yes, a veteran of sorts may hinder your progress as well. But the day passes without incident, and eventually you find yourself at a stopping point before it becomes too dark, where you decide to set up camp. And the veteran furball definitely needs his rest.
You know, I could have swore that it was a much shorter walk than this. Weren't we supposed to cross a bridge at some point?
Sadly, there are no bridges over troubled waters here, old man.
Okay,
No bridge.
walk
Two
over
wets.
to someone else. Weren't we supposed to cross a bridge or something?
From Boomi. No bridge. Two wets.
Oh, well, why didn't you say that? I'm gonna walk all the way over here and ask the child.
He's technically older than me.
Age is a number. I can count
Oh,
to
God
10.
damn it, what did I get myself into?
Age is a
Question is,
function
one of you
time.
named Chris Hansen?
Oh dear.
No,
Hey, good.
but now Waffle Fries can say that.
His name is Chris Hansen. Waffle Fries, if you ever need a secret identity, there you go.
So, what's your name? Chris Hansen. There was a bridge. I'm sure it's washed out, and if we had crossed the area where it was, we would have been walking through a mountainous, swampy mudslide, which would have been absolutely fantastic for Boomi, and we will find you some mud along the way.
Oh, good. Need
Oh,
more friends.
no.
Like holding up Grimble and just petting him. Slightly
I
cutting his
suppose
fingers
that's
on the
all right.
rock.
I mean, I probably wouldn't have minded crossing the lake. I was sitting in that same spot for a week in the tavern, you know.
Ew.
Well, that's true.
Like in front of the fire. You know, I think if anything, it just kind of burned the smell away. But could have used a bath. But this is fine. This is fine. How much longer do you think till we get to the next town?
At
It
the
was
rate
2
you're
days plus
going,
Any one of you?
3 days.
How nerdy? How well would you say I know the area?
Hey,
I'll leave that up to you.
Well, from where we've stopped, I'd say we're about 2 days, maybe 3. What, do you not think you have
Okay.
that long?
I guess I gotta be okay with it.
Well, the group sets up.
I'm gonna go find me a nice stump to sit on.
The group sets
I'll
up
go
and
scout.
finds a nice fallen over log for the furbog to sit on. Do you want to set up watches?
Yes.
Yes. Boomi actually would like to take the first watch.
Okay.
So I'm going to have Boomi click his heels together, and out of his boots, 2 wings are going to pop out. And he's going to
Nice.
shoot and fly straight up into the air and watch from above. Now, I can use the boots for up to 4 hours. So that'll be the duration of my watch, basically. And I also have Eyes of the Eagle, which means that I have advantage on my wisdom perception checks that rely on sight. I can see clearly, and I can make out details of even extreme distant creatures and objects as small as 2 feet across.
Damn. All right.
You can see clearly now. The rain is gone.
I
For the
can
moment.
see clearly now. My goggles are on.
All right.
It's a bold strategy, Colin. Let's see if it pays off for him.
I am going to say that everyone gets ready for the night, beds down. Why do I feel like the furbog sleeps sitting up? Just like on the log, just asleep.
Are we sure he's asleep? He could be awake. He also could be dead.
Huh?
I was gonna put a mirror under it. He's alive.
Poke him with a
Sorry.
stick.
I set up my sleeping area nearest to.
I just want him to wake up one morning and like look at him and like he's just sitting there with his eyes open and as a fly just like walks across him.
No.
Okay, that's cool. That works. like it.
But, Boomy, as you take your watch, the night continues on, quiet, without incident. You hear the sounds of insects and animals nearby, letting you know that they at least feel safe enough in this area that all is well. And as you're flying above, you start to get a little complacent and dreary. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
Alright. Where is my Constitution? Same throw with disadvantage, you said?
Yes.
So that is an 18. The first roll is a 27. Second roll is a 17.
Okay. So your eyelids get heavy, but you fight through it, knowing you've still got at least 2.5 more hours of watch. It's hard to keep track. But slowly you start to descend down just in case it's getting real hard to keep your eyes open. As your feet touch the ground, you don't remember anything else of the night.
I have a question.
Yes.
Because I'm feeling dreary,
Mhm.
and because of the way I have my character being overly cautious,
Yes.
can I cast Dispel Magic on myself as I touch the ground?
Sure.
Okay, then I will spend a 3rd level slot to cast Dispel Magic. Choose one creature myself. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. For each spell of 4th level or higher on the target, make an abilities check using your spell casting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
Okay.
If there is a spell effect on me, I can attempt to stop it. If there isn't, then that's just me being overly cautious, which is what I do.
I understand. Thank you. I will go ahead and say it's not a spell.
All right.
But you all awake the next day feeling refreshed. Nothing happened in the middle of the night, but when you wake up, there's a sensation unlike anything you've ever experienced before. You open your eyes to this blinding white light that sears your eyeballs for a good minute. You shut your eyes against it, trying to keep it away. Your eyes start to try and adjust, but when you open your eyes again, you almost feel as if you have gone blind, because all you can see around you is just this infinite void of white.
Sucks, doesn't it?
Blinded by the light.
I did, yeah.
Wrapped up
White
like a...
seems
no,
to
wait.
expand in all directions endlessly around you.
Oh, endless.
You stand on some small platform. There's a house-like structure that has basic necessities like the kitchen, some beds, what looks to be like a bathing area. The outside of the house is sparsely decorated, except for, oddly enough, 2 very tall hourglasses, about 10 feet tall, if not taller.
Oh, that's...
And you notice that the sand inside of it is flowing, but so slowly. 1 grain of sand falls, one at a time. That's when you realize that the air here is dense. You feel like your breath is heavy. Your body is heavy and sluggish. It is difficult to move in this area. And as you all stand and look around, and before any of you can say a word to each other, you hear a voice.
Alrighty, maggots, listen up. Popo's about to teach you the pecking order.
Does?
I would like to use history and see if I know anything about where we are.
It's a trap.
All right,
It's a
go
trap.
ahead and roll.
The DC's quite high.
Oof.
That is a 29.
Damn. Okay.
Woo!
You know what? I'll give it to you because this will also help the audience who doesn't know. No. You have heard of such magic, of these places that are separate realms from your own, where time moves differently than your own world. And some people call it a training center. Some people call it the hyperbolic time chamber.
I call it Popo's Fun House, but that's just me.
I turn back to my allies and go, I've heard about this place from my dad. He trained lions that they dealt with hypoglycemia. Yeah, he was a hypoglycemic lion tamer.
It's the hypoglycemic lion. Damn it.
No, my dad was a hypoglycemic lion tamer. This is the Room of Spirit and Time.
The Hypebonics Rhine Chamber.
You're all going to die in here.
Wait, what did you say? Hyperactive Ebonics chamber? Is that the lab where Eminem writes his raps? The hyper-ebonics?
As far as you, all right, you know what? Before this continues, as far as any of you are concerned, it's the Room of Spirit and Time.
I mean, that's what I called it, so.
You may call it your grave if you insist.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, are we able? Is this still just a faceless voice that we're hearing?
That is up to Mr. Popo.
It is faceless for now.
Then, because Boomi is going to cast the invisibility. Just in
I
case.
mean, you might want to wait for me to get dressed first.
No.
So for an
It's
hour,
12 after all.
for an
Nerdy.
hour, I can see invisible creatures and objects as if they were visible, and I can see into the ethereal plane.
So I have a passive investigation of 20. If I were just wondering, shit,
Same.
where's the old man? Would you like me to roll, or does passive meet those requirements?
Oh, no old man here. It's just the four of you
Well,
with your
Four
homunculus.
is but- and Buzz? Is Buzz there too?
Buzz can be there. Yes,
Okay. So,
I did not make a token for
Four,
Buzz. Sorry.
that's okay. That's okay. He understands. He would rather people forget he's there.
You cast see invisibility, and thankfully, I'll say that the mysterious figure does seem to be dressed in time. You do notice a rather odd-looking humanoid far off in the distance.
Oh, okay. So it's
Well,
not
cooking,
me.
good looking.
I am wearing my Eyes of the Eagle, so I can see very clearly. I don't take them off. I just have a bird mask constantly.
Of course.
Love it.
Do we need to describe what Mr. Popo looks like at this point?
I think we should. That was the intent.
Mr. Popo, what does your character look like?
Well, let's see. I think for the sake of sticking with my brand here, a tall, burly, unnaturally handsome being with long, golden, luscious...
Okay, Fabio.
Is he wearing a wig?
You do see a tall, burly Genasi? Jin? You're not quite sure. The attire seems familiar, but the markings on his skin are not of any Jin or Genasi that you have seen. His eyes, unblinking, seem to pierce through you, through your past and your future. And he won't stop smiling.
That's fair.
Strange bald man. Okay. Turns around and starts walking the other direction.
All righty then.
I love Boomi's absolute dis-fucking regard for whatever is happening in front of us.
Boomy, as you turn and start walking in the other direction, you continue walking. You do not get any further away from Popo. Like you're walking on a treadmill. You are moving, but you're not going anywhere.
Boomy doesn't notice.
You're standing next to Leander, and
I was gonna
you have
say,
not
yeah.
moved.
I'm just looking at him. I'm making sure he's not getting away. I'm like, as long as he thinks he is, I'm not stopping him. And he
He
starts
looks over,
wandering off.
sees that Leander's not actually walking, but still like from his perspective is still moving. Fun trick, nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna start just like gently walking backwards to be. Yeah, we're going.
It's moonwalking.
But you all seem to have been transported here for reasons unknown at this point. Something about a pecking order.
Well, I mean, if they would only ask. So far, all they've done is, sneak peeks at me and then try to leave. Bunch of perverts.
Yeah. Buzz?
So
Is
Manus
Buzz?
cups his hands around his mouth, given the distance between himself and the strange Genasi-like figure. We've only got one bird. What do you mean pecking order?
Pecking order.
Oh, this was so much easier with the Saiyans. Okay, front and center. You can turn your friend around. He can keep trying to walk if he wants. He's not going to go anywhere until I say otherwise. You have entered my realm under my power. My reasoning is to train you, because I see great potential in, looks at Waffle Fries, most of you. I see great potential in a great number of you. Numbers not all, but most. I have for you 3 challenges, which if a single one of you can surpass, then it counts as a group effort. Congratulations. Only one of you needs to be exceptional.
It's like middle school again. Excellent.
All over again. But, I'm not, if I'm not a dick, okay? I'm not going to punish you all just because one of you flubs it. All right? I mean, who does that? That is, you know what? That's beyond the point.
We pats Leander on the back. All of you! Good job!
Yeah.
All of you, great job. So, here's the thing. Your prizes for completing these will not be material. They will be quite, metaphorical. Bragging rights for sure for anyone who will listen to you, plus a substantial boost to your own power output.
No, thank you. Turns and walks away.
Doesn't go anywhere.
Yep.
Let me get this straight. What you're saying is you're going to reach deep down inside of us and unlock our latent potential.
Boy, do I look Catholic to you?
Now,
I'm not
clerical
reaching
question
anywhere.
here. Clerical question. We don't have a cleric, but clerical question. If Boomy doesn't want his, can I have his and double up my potential?
Look, whatever you do to him on your own time is completely up to you, but I have an itinerary to stick to.
That's not a no. I'll take it.
So tell me there's a
See, well,
chance.
here's the thing. I can't tell you no, okay? That's up to Boomy to tell you no.
Perfect.
Peanut butter
So-
is not consent.
Speaking of material items, how many of you have noticed the bells around your waist?
You
With
all
my-
reach down and you find on your belt what look like jingle bells, essentially. Small bells that have been tied to you. And as you start to reach for them and move and sashay your hips, so to speak, they do jingle.
With my passive
And for
perception
my
of
next trick.
11, no.
And for my next trick, how many of you realized I also took your wallets?
Ah. Wait,
I have a
is that my
wallet.
bag?
Carry a wall.
What's the wallet? What does it taste
Is that my
like?
bag? Is that my bag of holding? Is that my wallet?
It is.
Well, it's all right. I only keep trinkets from. I keep my important stuff on me. So.
Well,
Also, no.
Then you're really not gonna like what I have to say next. I took all your shit. You have
That's-
nothing but the clothes on your backs. because I don't want any of you cheating for this first challenge. You can have it all back once you reach me, without making a single sound. Should the bells ring, you will find yourself back where you started.
Okay.
All right. With that, we're going to go in initiative order here. Whether you decide to partake in this or not will be decided on your turn. But reach Popo and get your stuff back. Let's roll initiative to see who gets to go first.
What is my
Let's
initiative?
see.
Can't be that good.
Turn order.
That was a good waste of a good roll. Yeah. That was a dumb waste of a good roll.
Nat 1.
Wow. Dirty 20.
Ooh.
I will
Oh,
say it's
dear,
nat 1
well.
for a total of 4, if that matters.
I am adding you to the turn order 1 second as I.
Okay, well,
So
while y'all get
because
all
of-
that sorted out, I am going to make my way over to where they have my trailer loaded.
Excellent.
Okay.
Sounds
Yeah. So, fun fact: I gave myself some flaw feats to be able to take other feats, and one of those feats I took was overly cautious, so I suffer from disadvantage at all initiative checks. So
You're in
I
the
rolled a
seat.
nat 20, and I rolled a 17.
Oh,
So, Leander, what was your initiative?
dirty 20.
Someone is echoing, and I'm not sure who. Let's
Yeah,
see.
don't Urban Dictionary that, by the way.
Dirty 20? No. Grungy 20.
Boomi?
I have a question because I'm never entirely sure. Is initiative considered an ability check?
Yes.
Okay. As a reaction, I'm going to give +5 to Kami.
Okay.
But mine is 4. My total is a 4.
Goodness. Does your homunculus go on your turn, or does it roll its
Yes. It
Okay.
goes on my turn.
Nerdy. That means that because mine was a 17, I have a +4 to initiative, and now a +5 as well. So, yeah, that's 26 for me.
Nice.
Okay. I want waffle fries.
22.
2.
Nice.
22.
Well, crinkle cut suffice. That's all we have.
22. All right. And I know that Popo is driving. Do we need to roll for you, sir?
Oh no, not at all. I mean, I'm just standing here watching them.
Fair. All right.
He's gonna concentrate. He's gonna maintain concentration on us.
I have to make sure they're not cheating by trying to cover their bells with their hands. That would be bad.
I do
No,
want
they
to clarify something.
Yes.
Popo said we have the clothes on our back, correct? So he took all of our gear, weapons, etc., except for our clothing.
That is what he said.
Now, if you're gonna out and tell me that your clothes are enchanted, you can do this naked if you want.
Oh no, don't worry about that.
What?
Now-
I mean, I
what
kind
are
of
the,
want you to.
What is the challenge again?
Reach Popo. That's it. Get to him.
without making
Get
a
over
sound,
here.
right? Or is
Okay.
it just without the bells going off?
Well, I mean, if you do, the bells are gonna ring, so don't sound.
Essentially, you watch as Popo turns around.
So we're playing red light, green light. Okay.
Yes. So, on your turn, you can move. You can tell me what you're doing, like if you're moving stealthily, if you're rushing, anything like that. And we'll be doing some sort of check to see how you do. With that, Noctis is first up, and he's going to be the one to start this.
Okay, I've been given the goal to reach the weird Aussie man.
Yes.
So I'm going to go ahead and use my cunning action, which allows me to, as a bonus action, take a dash.
Okay. You can move your characters and roll 20. Go.
It's Popo who's echoing.
Oh, Popo's
Say,
echoing.
120.
I'm every time someone's speaking, I see his mic light up.
I was driving. So
He had to take the earpiece out. Noctis, you're muted. You want you
Sorry,
wanna move your character?
first time using roll 20. So.
Oh, okay, I understand. Click your token and drag it as far as you want.
Okay, so my walking speed is 30, which means my dash is 60.
Also,
Right on that.
totally.
Yep.
So, do you need some help here?
I'm trying to move. Hold on.
Ah. I ruined it for you. I was trying to help.
Does
I've been moved back.
Does anyone know the silence spell?
No, but I am wearing boots of elven kind.
Very good. All right. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. There you go. Okay.
Thank you.
can count.
I was like, mine was not wanting to cooperate and was just highlighting the whole map.
I need you to make a dex check of your choosing. You know these checks well. How do you try and move quickly, which will affect the DC since you're dashing, but how do you try and do it?
I think I would be stealthing.
All right, roll stealth.
That's a 16.
All right.
Which makes me really sad.
I want waffle fries. It goes to you. Now that we have the example, what do you do?
He'll dash forward stealthily.
All right, move your character and roll stealth.
That is my
That is a 28, 19 plus 9. 1.
Damn. Okay.
Nicely done, waffle fries.
I can't move him.
Okay, I will fix that. That is. Yep, I see the mistake. Okay, you should be able to move him now. Oh, and move in the turn order. Anything else on your turn?
Nope.
If you could speak up, that would be wonderful.
I'm counting to myself.
I understand. I just couldn't hear you. Okay.
There we go.
All right, Leander.
Oh dear. So he said the restriction was that the bells can't make noise, or that we can't make any noise.
I don't
I
remember.
mean,
but
the
you have,
implication being that any noise that's going to be made is going to be the bell.
you have a feeling that you need to move as silently as possible.
Okay.
I think I know what you're referring to.
I have a so just for funsies, because I see the other people doing so well. I'm going to, as quietly as I can, and focusing as much as I can on my physical body and my underpants. I am going to attempt to cast Misty Step out of my clothes and be wearing only my underpants when I reappear 30 feet ahead of me. But it has a verbal component, which means I do have to say something.
I will allow you to roll stealth to see how quietly you say it.
Okay.
And you can hope that somebody else is louder than you.
I do have a good reaction there. Okay. Stealth. Let's see. That's a 19. Yep. How does an artificer has +7 to stealth?
Nudity step. Thank you, son. Arius, or whatever your name is.
Now it's a party.
You say
He
Misty
says
Step
that.
and then reappearing in your underwear, and all I can think of is Naruto.
Popo says that out loud to you, even though he's still not facing you.
Yeah, he knows. So that's a bonus action. So then I can move forward 30 feet. All right, where's 30? Did that crap out?
Popo, I think we're still hearing an echo from your side.
Okay.
I mean, I
So I move
can't
there,
do much about that.
and then move my next 30 feet, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now that I don't have a bell on me, how do I roll?
I just changed the DC for you.
Okay. So another stealth check.
You could use your action to dash as well.
To do what?
Dash.
Well, that would. Oh yeah, because that was bonus action. That was just the bonus action, so I can move and use bonus.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I would move and then use my action to dash. Okay, so that would get me 60 whole feet. Okay.
But we already have your stealth check from your 19, so we'll use that. And
Okay.
Boomi.
So, see, I'm confused on something, and it's fine if there's homebrew on it. I love homebrew. Technically speaking, as an artificer, we're not allowed to cast spell. Our spell casting requires us to have Tigger's tools or some other arcane focus. Are we ignoring that rule?
Yeah, for now.
Okay. In
I
that
was just
case,
saying, Misty Step only has a verbal component. It doesn't have a material component.
right. What I mean is, I was thinking of doing a very similar thing, and I was reading what the spellcasting requirement was, and it specifically says you must have a spellcasting focus, specifically thieves' tools or some kind of artisan tool, in hand when you cast any spell.
You don't know. You don't know what's in my underpants and why I needed to keep them.
That's also why I
No,
wasn't
but-
sure, like, just how much was taken by Popo.
I did not.
I don't know, but I intend to find out by the end of this.
If that's the case,
We're here for a fun time, not to worry about rules.
Leander is wielding his tool currently.
I love that.
Now
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. Does Buzz need to do any sort of check? Does he have a bell on him?
The bell is as big as Buzz. I don't think so.
So he's probably just chilling. He's like, you know what, Popo? This is fun. Let's find out.
So I am having trouble with roll 20, so I will need you to move my character for me, if that's okay. But I am going to cast Vortex Warp, because all it requires is a verbal and somatic component. At 4th level, so it is a range of 150 feet. I magically twist space around another creature. Oh wait, never mind. It says another creature I can see within range. Can I see myself?
If it says
I mean,
Yeah, never mind.
You could, in theory, always warp one of us.
this is my brother. This is a training, not therapy.
Lies, it's both.
If that's the case, knowing my character action, no, I'm going to instead I'm going to magically twist the space around Grimble and move him 150 feet forward.
Yes.
Okay.
To a chosen space, must be on a surface or in liquid that can support the target without having the target have to breathe.
Oof. Sorry, that feedback is getting...
150 feet straight forward. And that's it. That's all I'm doing.
Does Popo have to make a dex check to avoid being hit in the face?
Well, that's the great thing about it too. Because it warps the area, Grimble never moved. The space around him moved instead. So with Grimble's
it's the warp drive.
Grimble's turn, I'm going to have him hug Popo's leg.
Oh, well, you're not supposed to be here. Snaps fingers and it vanishes. This is fighters only.
Well, that's not good. Okay.
It's okay,
That
Boomy.
is
It's
my
okay.
turn.
He just sent him back. It's okay.
Popo, on your turn, the person who was the loudest, and therefore as the one that you heard, was Noctis.
So it turns around, like stops when I'm facing directly in front of Noctis. And then as he blinks, I'm right in front of him. I'm sorry, but you are the weakest link. Bye. And then I flick him on the forehead.
You flick him on the forehead and send him back 30 feet, I would say, unless you have something else you would like.
30 feet is fine.
All right. And, Noctis, you take 30 bludgeoning damage from that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Popo, do you stay there in front of him, or do you go back to your original spot?
Before he even hits the ground, I've already reappeared back in my original spot.
All right. It is so. Noctis,
Oh,
you
damn
are
right it is.
prone, on the ground. And
How
you
much
have a
bludgeoning
major-
damage?
It was
But
30.
with that, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I will stand up.
Okay. Half your movement. As Popo turns back around.
And I'll use cunning action so I can still, as a bonus action, I can dash. And I will do so stealthily.
Absolutely. Let's see. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. That is 60 feet right there for you. And a stealth roll, if you don't mind.
That would be a 29.
29. All right. Much better. Oh, I should take 15 feet off of that just because it
I
took
did have
half
to
your
stand
movement
up.
to stand up.
Yeah.
I remembered. Haha. Anything else in your turn, sir?
No. That'll do for now.
All right. You got, I would say the wind knocked out of you, but it wasn't even that. You got smashed by Popo. You stand up and you somehow silently are able to move forward, leaving I Want Waffle Fries to go next.
Yep, another. He won't have to dash, but he is going to try again to approach stealthily. While in his head, he is humming the Mission Impossible theme.
Oh wait, no, I gotta just demonetize for that.
Not if you sing it right.
Is it?
Leave
We'll
it
do it in
away.
a different.
Dun 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 dun.
I
Also
want
might sound
waffle
like-
fries. I want waffle
No, it
fries.
sounds like
I
Kronk.
want-
Another 19 for 28 again.
Woo!
Just
All right. Popo, you feel and see somehow, even though you're facing away, but you feel the presence of this Kenku behind you.
just does the bird head cocking to the side thing while waiting for whatever the hell's going to happen.
What did he roll for himself?
28.
28.
He did not make a sound.
Popo just Popo just sits there and waits.
Josh.
It'd really be bad if one of you were to fuck it up now. As you go all the way back, all that ground you covered.
Birdhead turns to the other side.
Leander. Yeah.
Well, so he said only one person has to make it, and I see waffle fries right there, and so, despite the fact that I am in my underwear and only about 30 feet away, I am going to unstealthily approach in such a way that if I make noise, his attention will be drawn to me, and he will ignore the Kenku behind him.
Okay, I'm gonna write that as a willingly fail stealth.
Yes.
Okay.
Just approach.
Also, did I miss a detail? Like, we're supposed to approach him and not make a sound? Were we supposed to, like, tap him on the shoulder or some shit?
No, you didn't. You're fine.
Okay. Double checking. Thank you.
You're fine. Oh, it would help if I kept up with the turn order. I am bad at that. All right. And Boomi, on your turn.
Sorry now, but I play for fun. Grimbo! I cast Fireball on Popo at range of 150 feet.
No! Can you at least make sure that it's centered so it only hits him?
Nope, it's centered on Popo.
No, our bird is dead.
No. Popo warps to the other side, opens his mouth, and swallows it. Before instantly warping back to his original position. Y'all even brought snacks. How considerate!
That's my turn.
It's beautiful. We're all about creating distractions for waffle fries. This is amazing.
Was that a
Oh, it was
spicy
not
meatball?
intentionally creating a distraction for Waffle Fries. It is just
Oh, no.
you took his emotional support homunculus away.
He is effectively raging now in the way that in the way that somebody with high int will rage.
Yes.
Well, Popo, that leaves it to your turn, and very obviously two characters who failed the stealth, but one seems to have succeeded your test.
Turns around. Good job, you. Looks at the nearly naked man. I love your spirit. Really, I do.
I sense a butt coming.
But, yeah, it's a big one. Bigger than yours, I'm afraid.
Let's find out.
The test was to merely reach me. He did that. You didn't have to do all this for him. But since you just had to go and ignore the rules, flick.
I rolled a 19 for cake, by the way. So this is.
Yeah, and when I did it, I rolled a 20. So.
Yeah.
Flick.
Yep, exactly.
Well,
So
maybe
how
a
does
19
work?
cushions your fall a little bit, because you only take 24 bludgeoning damage as he flicks you
24
and sends you back.
Ow. He cast Flick's wounds.
Inflict wounds.
God damn it, Cap.
So
I'm
I'm
sorry,
curious because
how much-
I've never really witnessed it. What
It's
is
like-
roll for cake and how does that work?
Oh.
It's how nice your ass is.
Is
Yeah.
it just a D20 roll?
It's a D20, and it is. Yep.
I'm curious.
That's what I'll start.
I got a 3.
I'm sorry, your cake.
It makes sense. I'm a goblin.
Your cake
It's
is a
not a
lot.
donut.
Cake is a lie.
How-
Your cake is flimsy and limp.
It's
you
like
forgot to
my
put
guy.
yeast in your cake. It didn't rise.
It's a
My
sheet
guy,
cake.
I played a rotting undead dragon and still rolled a 20. How the fuck?
Apparently, Popo and I have the same cake because I rolled a nat 20.
Nice.
Asses
how much
of
bludgeoning?
feather flock together. I don't know.
That's right. How much bludgeoning did I take? And I'll take additional for the bad pun too.
The feathered ass only got a 16. It is
Okay.
decent though.
Everyone has decent cake except the goblin.
Which tracks?
Nobody's gonna be gobbling that cake.
I mean, that little rock friend of his, though. God.
Well, Popo, they have passed your test. Would you like to say anything before you move on to the next one?
Absolutely, I would. What is the fuck is your name and what are you?
To who?
To the one that won.
I want waffle fries.
I'm sorry, all I have is shoestring.
Chris Hansen.
Oh shit, it's that kind of
waffle
show.
Fries.
I don't have any!
He points himself. Emphasizing.
Comma.
Oh, I get it now. You're a moron. Okay.
I was getting a pretzel. Give me a second. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
And with
Okay,
that,
well, we got that cleared up. Congratulations, here's all your shit back. And, you, green thing, is your rock buddy.
Oh yes.
Just an FYI, you're gonna want to set him down somewhere for the next challenge, okay? I wouldn't recommend it.
You stay safe now. I put him in the back of holding.
Works for me.
does he need to breathe?
No.
He's a rock.
He's a homunculus, yeah.
All right. With that, you are all transported, so to speak. You are still in the same area. You still know that you're in this endless void, but it seems to take shape around you. And as you adjust your vision, you see what looks like a training field of some sort. Let's see. I'm getting the map ready.
I'm going to assume that Leander is still in his underwear.
I will let you choose.
I fully accept that. I assume I'll get my stuff back if I win a challenge. And the fact that I sacrificed my clothes is, it's the price we pay.
Oh, you got your stuff back. Only one of you needed to win. You all got your stuff back.
Oh, sweet.
We'll say that your
clothes.
clothes are in a heap.
But now all your gear is on a naked body, so.
Ooh,
According
that's
to chat,
okay.
I have made Grimble have an 18 for cake.
Nice.
Very good. Speaking of all of your gear, though, what you notice is there are 4 training dummies straight ahead of you, and they seem to, oddly enough, be wearing replicas of your gear.
Except for yours, that one's just wearing underwear.
Well, I'm going to take my gear off because it's chafing, put my clothes that are in a bundle on the ground, put them back on. Put my gear back on. Thank you. It's honestly, I appreciate the humor of you making me do it in that way.
You are very strange.
I've been told.
Yeah.
And, it wasn't my intention, but then when someone said they were going to willingly strip, I mean, it's a party now. Who am I to say no?
All right. Well, Popo, do you have any words for them for this test?
In order to conquer your enemies, you must first be able to conquer yourself. Each of you will be tasked with fighting your not exact. Look, okay, I'm balling on a budget here. This is the best I can do. They know all of your moves. They're just as strong as you are, and they have all of your shit. Okay?
I thought you said this was training, not therapy.
Oh, trust me. Shut up.
And you
It wasn't therapy, but now it is, okay? Your whole goal here is to beat yourself. That's it. Kick your own ass. And I do mean your own. Okay? You don't want to know what happens if you try to switch opponents. So stick to yourself.
Only play with yourself.
We're only playing with ourselves here.
Yep. All right. So with the instructions to go beat yourself, you will notice that the circle around your token is signified by the circle around the dummy. That's the way that we can tell which one's which. So, for example, I Want Waffle Fries has a green ring. There's a green ring dummy that seems to be wearing samurai armor.
So there's 4 dummies over there for the 4 dummies over here. Got it.
You said it, not me.
I know, I said it too. I just didn't think they were going to catch on so fast.
But
It's funnier when someone else says it louder.
All right, let's see what we got going on here.
But I do need to add them to the initiative order, I believe. If I can.
No.
I don't seem to be able to. Why not?
Oh
no,
no!
Let's just say-
no new
let's
rolls for
just-
initiative order.
Let's just go blow for blow here. Whoever goes first, your dummy attacks next.
That makes sense. Thank you, Popo. Should we re-roll initiative or just keep the old one? I'll let you decide.
Oh, what the heck? Let's re-roll. Let's re-roll.
Boomy
did
would
he
like
say-
a re-roll. Okay.
I would like to re-roll, please, from that one.
Oh, and one more thing while you're getting ready to do that. There is one more challenge after this, so if you fail this one, you're not staying around for the last.
You did. You die. Yeah. Makes sense. Now he
Okay.
said, do they have our equipment and we don't have our equipment, or do they have copies of our equipment? Like they're equally mapped?
You have all of your gear, and so do they.
Got it.
Exactly.
Perfect.
All right. So, what's the initiative, fellas?
18, 21.
Ooh,
21?
Boomy. Leander?
Very much opposite of what I did originally.
14.
I Want Waffle Fries.
Also 21, and he has a +4 dex.
Does Boomy have +5 dex?
+3.
Okay. I'm just gonna put
Y'all-
I Want Waffle Fries at 22. Noctis.
Y'all have fun with this, and y'all can mute me if you need to. I gotta go get hooked up, so.
All right. Noctis, you're muted.
18 plus 4, so 22.
Oh, okay.
Go
So,
ahead.
all right.
I get to
I'm gonna
I get
put
to
you at
collect
20%
information.
Of I Want Waffle Fries. All right. Honestly, all that changed was Boomy and Leander are swapped. But you know what? Noctis, it is your turn. Do you see
Okay.
yours? Yours is the blue one.
I do. I just have to move the turn order. Okay, hold on. I need to maximize the Roll20 screen, or else I'm not going to be able to do this.
You're fine. I can tell you what you're looking for if you need.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm just going to go ahead and move there.
Okay.
That is going to be my turn. I'm going to see what happens with a mannequin standing in place.
All right. Well, you'll be the first to see that the mannequin has one wooden peg leg, basically, that is sticking into the ground and is very scarecrow-like in a T. But you watch as the head turns, tilts. You hear the cracking of wood as this creature starts to move and come to life. It's log-like limbs bend in half and the elbow splinters out, and you see splinters forming at the ends for hands and an opposable thumb. As it doesn't walk towards you, it hops on one leg basically, but it makes its way towards you. It's going to move 5, 10, 15. We're going to go there. And it's going to use one of its newly formed opposable thumbs to reach into a belt and pull out a dagger that looks very similar to you and throw it at you. That's my first roll of the night, and that's a nat 20. All right, well, congrats to me. Thank you. All right, I've got my dice. I'm ready. Okay. I can do math.
Why?
You will take 23 damage total because
Have that because I'm going to use Uncanny Dodge.
there is radiant damage on this dagger that you recognize as a smite.
Ooh. That's not nice.
And that will end its turn. I want waffle fries. What do you do? Yes, they're made of mahogany. Thank you, Lord Shaggy Rogers.
From the. I can't do the quote.
What a waste of mahogany.
Mahogany.
Mahogany. Let me. He is going to engage the neurons of his bird brain and think, and then move up only 35 feet.
Only 35. Okay. Anything else on your
His
turn?
katana. And wait.
All the waiting. All right. Well, these things don't seem to want to wait. So yours is going to move forward 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Let's see. And it's going to take the dodge action. And you watch as this wooden mannequin somehow is able to take a defensive stance while still sitting on one leg, so to speak. But
It
if
bends
that's
at the shaft slightly, like it's bending the knee. Get ready.
Yep. If that's all in your turn,
Flamingo style.
it goes to you.
Goes to who?
Boomy.
Oh, right.
Oh, that's what I thought. Okay.
So I have to do a lot of setup right now, actually, because it takes a while to do things. I'm going to use my action to create an Eldritch Cannon. So I'm going to make a small Eldritch Cannon, which just looks like a 3-foot tall version of Grimble, but with a giant tube on its back. And this one is going to be a Protector Eldritch Cannon. I can, as a bonus action, I can move it and activate its ability. So, for my bonus action, by the way, you're probably gonna need to create 2 new tokens.
Okay.
For this, what I can have 2 at a time, but they take an action to make.
Okay.
And once I have them until they're destroyed or I dismantle them.
All right. I will work on that. Is there anything else on your turn?
So I'm going to move it 15 feet towards I can't remember Kami's character's name.
Noctis.
Right, I'm going to move it 15 feet towards Noctis.
Okay. I am not finding anything that looks similar enough to that. So here's what we're gonna do. Your cannon is now going to be Mr. Moogee.
I was gonna say, can you make a copy of my homunculus and rename it?
I can do that. That's easy.
All of my stuff that I can create just looks like Grimble.
All right.
So if you want to rename that Protector,
Right.
that'll keep things in track.
Gotcha.
So I can create it 5 feet away from me, and then I can move it 15 feet towards Noctis.
5, 10, 15. But you probably want to go this way. All right. That's
And
good.
is Noctis within 10 feet? No, he's not. Never
Not
mind.
quite.
Okay. That is my turn then.
All right. Yours, let's see, is going to move forward a little bit, but then is going to pull out this rifle. Now, I need you to describe this rifle because you found a very nice magic item.
So it is a solid block of steel that has it is as geometrical as it can get, except when it goes to when it charges up before firing out a antimatter bullet, its front end opens up and charges with a purple energy.
So your dummy is going to aim your own antimatter rifle at you
Woo!
for 26 to hit,
Which hits.
which is going to be 33 necrotic damage.
Yep, not fun, but
No,
but
ow.
expected.
I'm going to assume this is the first time you've been hit with your own rifle. Unless you've shot yourself
No.
before.
Boomi's very commonly blown himself up, shot himself, shot
Right.
people. He's not very good at keeping himself safe, so he's actually used to this damage.
Yeah, it hurts.
Oh, that's familiar. Ugh.
Leander he only hit Leander once before Leander's like, I will not be in the room when you're playing with that thing.
You just hear, oh, good shot, good job.
I think my wife stole my dice.
Mm,
I have to use digital dice for that thing because I don't have that many D8s in front of me. Dang.
oh,
Yeah.
All right. So that goes to Leander's turn. Leander, what would you like to do?
not die.
That
So
would be
these
beneficial.
yes. So he's gonna, because this is his dummy over here. So he's gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Get in like right here. They're both 30 feet. Now, how is that like a fence that could provide any sort of cover or no?
Partially, yes.
Okay, so he just even if it was like 2 slats and a pole, he just likes the idea of being behind a thing and being able to prop. But as he's walking those 30 feet, he's using his bonus action to now that he's got his crossbow back in his hands, and you see there's like a bolt action on it, which is weird for a crossbow. But then the stock of it also has these really intricate clockwork mechanisms that were attached to it. You could tell they were attached to it later. And as he's walking, he's not actually looking at them, but he's kind of, configuring them. And when he gets it into position, as he drops down to a knee to get ready to take a shot, his body starts phasing because he has used his dimensional loop to activate what is effectively the blur spell. So for the next minute, all attacks on him have disadvantage. And then, so that's his bonus action, that's his movement, he will take a shot with the crossbow. This is a plus
All right,
11.
go for it.
That's a dirty 30, because that's 19 plus 11.
Damn. I would say that hits.
Yeah. And, okay, so that's 1d6 plus 6 for, so he can do Arcane Jolt. Right, is that a bonus action, or is that just... I want to make sure it's not...
I have a feeling I'm
think
going
it's
to later.
Yeah. Arcane Jolt is a thing he can... Okay, here we go. Yeah, once per turn, when you hit a target with a magic weapon or your steel defender hits a target, you can choose to deliver 4d6 of damage, and he can do this up to 5 times. Okay, so he will add that. So it is 5d6 plus 6.
Shit.
They'll be terrible. It'll be a terrible roll. It's fine. It's terrible. So it's, let's see, 6, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 total. plus 6, so 26.
Okay.
And then he has extra attack, so it's going to be another crossbow shot with 23 to hit.
Yeah. For that one, your dummy copy is going to cast shield, and you'll see this force field appear in front of it. It just seems to be mocking you with your own ability.
Yep. When he actually got down on his knee to take that shot too, he never loaded a bolt. When he pulled the trigger, the magical a magical piece of ammunition appeared and shot off of the bolt or shot off the crossbow. Yeah, it's an infused crossbow. So that's his turn.
Nice. All right.
Buzz will, because he cannot attack on this turn. That's a bonus action for me. He will, in combat, he shares my initiative. He goes after me. He can move and take reactions on his own, but the only action he can take is... Okay, so he's taking the dodge action, and he's going to move 40 feet towards the dummy.
Okay. Moving on then to... Well, Popo's just sitting this one out for now. Just relaxing.
Well, my dummy has to attack me, right? I mean, I don't want you to hit me, but yeah.
Well, actually, my brain skipped that because I already knew what it was going to do.
Oh, okay.
So you watch as yours disappears.
Oh dear.
And then you're not sure where it is.
No.
But that goes to Noctis.
So, thoroughly annoyed with having a dagger thrown at me, especially using, smite on me, I go ahead and draw my own daggers, and I proceed forward to the dummy.
There is a special thing that N3rdy needs to know right now that I gave to Noctis.
Yes.
One of his daggers is returning.
Very good.
And +1.
Noctis, what do you do to your own dummy?
So, as a bonus action, I'm able to do with my uncanny. My cunning action. I am able to hide, so I'm going to hide right next to my dummy. Hide in plain sight.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go ahead and do a sneak attack.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
Can you hit yourself?
This really is therapy.
I have proven on many occasions that I absolutely can. Give me 1 second, because I want to make sure I know what I'm adding here.
I want waffle fries is on deck.
And where'd he go? I was looking right at him.
That's right.
Yeah, that's a 28.
Yeah, I think that beats your AC.
Just a little.
I feel like at some point this group, we noticed if he disappears, we don't look for him anymore. We look for somebody getting fucked up, and then we're like, there he is.
Yeah.
So my dagger sinks into the wood of the mannequin, and I then proceed to call upon the souls of those that I have sadly had to dispatch previously, and activate my whales from the grave.
Oh, we got a phantom rogue.
So immediately after I deal my sneak attack damage, I can target a second creature or deal the necrotic damage to the first creature, and that is 3d6 necrotic damage.
Nice.
Hold on, I only grabbed 2d6. I didn't anticipate needing a third. I underestimated my own strength.
That's not a good thing to do in this particular fight.
Also, I forgot I totally didn't even roll damage for the dagger. That's my bad.
I'm just waiting for the total. while he's doing math, I'll go ahead and remind everybody that we're here to raise money for Popo Blanco so that he and his friends can meet for the first time at the North Forge gathering. There is a link going through chat for his PayPal. A $5 donation enters you into the raffle for dice, metal signs, or D&D sticker sets. So $5 for one entry, $10 for two, and so on. Look for the link. I'm sure my mod is on it now.
You can get some of the shinies.
Shinies, the click-clacks.
You want shinies? I have shinies. Good for you.
That's 31 points of damage.
Oh, shit. Okay. Shiny click-clacks. All right. That, hurts. Damn, that was a lot of damage on yourself. In a sense. Anything else on your turn?
I'm trying to remember if I don't think I can. I can't cast a cantrip right now, can I? It's a bonus action, so no, I can't, because I already used my bonus. All right, no, I will simply stay strangely hidden in plain sight next to a mannequin that just got shivved.
Well, since you were hidden and then attacked it, you're no longer hidden, right?
True, but
fair. So, let's see here. It's going to just look down at you, hiding in front of it, hiding at this point. See the dagger buried into its chest. Bring out another dagger of its own and just stab down and try to hit you.
Just right to the top of the head.
Oh, that's a 16. That misses. Okay.
I dart my head to the side. Nice try, Woody.
Let's see. Bonus action disengage. It's going to move this direction. And that ends its turn. I want waffle fries. I hear you letting the dogs out, so I hope that you're back at your desk by now. But it is your turn.
I am. I had to let yours back in.
I know. As he comes behind me and burps. Lovely.
Go ahead. Make my day. So first thing, bonus action, Fighting Spirit to give himself advantage and 15 temp HP. He has advantage on all the strikes. Except for the third strike, he's going to go ahead and forego his advantage, so he gets a fourth.
Oh. Interesting. Okay.
So he has advantage on 2 strikes, and then he has 2 more.
Okay. I'm assuming you walk up to your mannequin first?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was doing the stuff I had to remember first.
You're fine. New character, who it is?
Yeah, so,
Boomi,
27. That's 27 to hit with his Frostband katana.
He pulls out this katana, technically a rapier, but we're flavoring it as a katana, and it glows with this icy blue light, and it just seems to emanate snow as he slices through the air.
And the blade is like frosted.
Yes. Absolutely, that hits.
So that's going to be 14 on the first hit.
Got it.
Dirty 20 to hit.
Yes.
15 damage.
Okay.
No advantage on this one, so that be 20 down. 26 to hit.
Yeah.
That's 16 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And the final strike. That's another dirty 20. 'Even odd numbers. 15 damage.
Okay. I will admit that I forgot that your target took the dodge action, so technically you should have had disadvantage, but that is on me, not you, and I'm just going to let it slide. So, he's not very dodgy as a wooden mannequin on a peg leg. But I'm going to let you choose. You hack something off of this mannequin. What do you hack off with your last strike?
Yeah, I'm going to roll to decide. We're going to take off his left arm.
Okay. So now your mannequin is hobbled.
All right. Is he all right?
Disadvantage.
Hopefully soon there'll be nothing left.
Stop it.
As he slashes the left arm off, he gets that like anime like glare in his eyes from insert like half the samurai anime out there.
Okay. Sorry, I got distracted by the puns. That hurt. All right. And I'm going to take
Make
out...
sure we're not the ones dealing psychic damage.
Yeah, I apologize.
At that on my husband.
I apologize. I'm not sorry, but I apologize.
This dummy, out of thin air, pulls out a rapier. We're going to give him the rapier. And it seems to have the same magical effect that yours does, as it also has fighting spirit. So it's going to take advantage on all three of its attacks. That sucks, but I'm going to assume... Well, I know, because I'm looking at your AC. The first one hits with a dirty 20.
Now, you do have... I was going to say, you do have the
I
hat
remembered
that has
on my
casting
own.
position.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
He enchanted my armor so I could cast shield.
Oh, that's fair. Do you want to do that?
Yes.
Okay. That brings your AC to 21, so the 23 I rolled is still going to hit. So 1 hits, and...
I thought so.
I can't do math. 23, so 2 is going to hit.
That's better than 3.
All right. 10 plus 4 plus 8, 22. Plus... Okay, that's even. That's nice. You will take 30 damage as 2 of the strikes manage to hit you. The first one, the shield is able to block it, but then your mannequin seems to be able to correct itself and is able to strike around it for 30 total damage. Which will take us to Boomi's turn.
All right. First thing I'm going to do is use my bonus action to move Protector 15 feet towards Noctis.
Mm-hmm.
And then my action, I'm going to create another. I'm going to expend the first level spell slot to create another Eldritch Cannon. This one, Force Ballista.
Okay.
Because I have the ability to have 2 cannons at once.
You would like me to name it what?
Force Ballista.
Force Ballista. I got it. Okay.
Yes.
There you go.
And that one is built within 5 feet of me. Perfect. And that is all. Is Noctis still not within 10 feet of me, of Protector?
It's close enough. I'll give it to you.
Okay. Then I'm going to use part of the bonus action that moved it to grant 1d8 plus 5 temporary hit points to Noctis. So that will be.
Roll it.
Where is my d8? I know I have one. That's a 10. That's a 10. Why are they all d10s?
Eldritch Blast. Play Warlocks a lot?
No, I don't. There it is.
No.
I kept looking through it because I was looking at the d10s. So as a 5 plus 5, Noctis gets 10 temporary hit points.
All right. Very good. Write that down, Noctis.
And that is
It is
Boomi's
noted.
turn.
5, 10, 15, 20. 25, I believe, is as far as it can go.
I found a loophole to the Popo challenge. I'm not attacking your dummies. My friends, however, might.
The dummy's still gonna attack you.
Oh, I'm aware.
Yeah.
Do the
you
dummies
know,
have the same feats that we have?
And trust me, you don't want someone else to attack your dummy. Okay? We don't want that.
You might have,
that-
you might
I
have
do have a
observed.
question, Popo. Do the
You might
dummies have the same feats that we have?
You might have observed Waffle Fries'
They
dummy
have
using-
everything that you've got, the same stats, the same abilities, everything.
Okay.
I was
just
gonna
double
say,
check.
I think they use the exact same. That's why Tiff needed our character sheets.
If that's the case, then yeah, my dummy has the gunner feat, which means that it doesn't have to reload.
yes. Which also means it's taking another shot.
I'm fine with that. I can take, I think, 7 shots before I go down. Something like that.
With a dirty 30.
That's a hit.
You guys have excellent stats. You're going to take 32 necrotic damage as the antimatter rifle in this dummy's hands, somehow held with 2 wooden logs, and
Sounds
with
about right.
excellent aim, shoots you
Still above
with
half
this
health, so I'm
necrotic-
still doing good.
good. Shoot you with this necrotic blast that you're so familiar with. You're so proud of how strong this hurts.
Yes. Woo!
Ow,
More?
God, I made that
Good
feel
job.
so good.
Good for you.
It's so good.
Hurts so good.
Oh,
This
yes.
is-
Leander
Oh, no.
Oh,
Your
cool. It gets
dummy
worse.
has disappeared. What do
My
you do on
dummy's
your turn?
gone. Well, so he won't be able to. Well, I mean, if I were to attack, I would be rolling at disadvantage, right? I
Essentially,
think that's the way invisibility works.
yes. You have disadvantage on attacks.
Yes. I like doing this other thing, but it uses up the entire turn.
Do it.
Yeah.
Is it fun? Do the fun thing.
I mean, it's less fun than rolling at disadvantage, but yeah, he'll do it.
Okay.
He will. He
But you-
will. What's my bonus action? So that I at least get that right. Okay. He will put bonus action branding smite on. He'll cast branding smite. Oh, he can't cast 2 spells in one turn, can he?
I
Hmm.
believe there's a thing that you can if the bonus action or if one of them's a cantrip.
Yeah,
That's
that's
true.
not a cantrip. All right. So he's going to consider putting branding smite on this, and then he's going to go, no, you know what? I don't want to shoot at something I can't see, and it'll stay invisible until it attacks me because that's how it works for me. So he's going to cast Dispel Magic to get rid of its invisibility, and then waiting to see if that works.
I mean,
I
can
guess
it?
the question is, what level did he cast invisibility at?
You know what? Roll me a d20.
5.
Okay. Oh, I'm trying to think here. All right. So I'm gonna say that as you cast your Dispel Magic, your dummy reappears, but also reappears and collapses.
Oh.
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 Huh.
So then just So precautionarily, because he can't attack anyway, because he used his action to do that. As his bonus action, he'll do it's the gift of the chromatic dragon, chromatic infusion. Essentially, put a D4 of fire damage into the crossbow as a bonus action, and stay very still with his crossbow pointed at this thing over the fence, waiting to see if it moves, because he knows he can't attack anybody else's things.
Very good.
I have to ask a qualifying question.
Absolutely.
It collapsed. Is it dead?
It's not moving.
I don't know.
It
Unless
wasn't
you want
alive
me
to
to-
begin with.
Did it ever have a pulse though?
Well, so the reason I asked,
Let's not get philosophical here.
again, this isn't supposed to be therapy.
I speak with plants and speak with dead at the same time. Then you can tell.
If
Yeah.
if the goblin's reaction is anything to go by, it's masturbation.
The reason I ask is for my tokens of the departed. So when any creature that I can see within, where am I at? Hold on. Never mind. It's not within 30 feet of me anyway.
Okay, I'm gonna say that they're not dying
Yeah.
because it went away with dispel magic. It's not
So,
alive.
well, I was gonna say, so Buzz, because he's gonna just use the rest of his movement to get into range, and like he's a construct, so I don't know how much he can do, but he's like still taking the dodge action, but he's getting into range around it in case it pops back up.
Okay.
Are you saying
It is
Buzz is not? Are you saying Buzz isn't alive? Because you're saying that because that thing went away with dispel magic. You know, Buzz is a construct made by. I'm just saying.
Well,
Seems very
yeah,
racist.
and I have very much checked this, because I have always wondered if somebody does dispel magic on Buzz, does he go away? And apparently the Wizards of the Coast ruling is that like dispel magic works on like spells and stuff like that, but the construct is a class feature, so it's separate from spell type stuff. Which, yeah, racist, right?
I think that's called classist. Actually,
I'll say, is that racist or classist?
It's
Noctis,
subclasses,
it is your
actually.
turn.
What it is.
You're not getting away that easily. And I go ahead and move the 10 feet to get myself in range. And I go ahead and use my cunning ability to hide in plain sight.
You somehow hide behind the homunculus.
it is a small creature, by the way.
And
so
then
is the
I am going to
homunculus.
go ahead and just stab forth with my dagger. This is my returning dagger, so it's got the +1. That is a nat 20.
Whoa.
Crit, nice.
And
Oh, that sweet sneak attack at 15th level.
How do you handle crits? Is it roll the damage and you get double it, or do you roll double the dice?
You just said the same
Back.
thing with different
No, I
words.
did not.
there we go.
One
He's
is
saying he's-
rolling the dice and taking that amount and doubling it. The other one is rolling twice as many dice.
Oh, honestly, I don't care how you do it. It's
Okay.
your personal preference. Some
well,
people will do max damage, then roll the dice and add it. That's way too much math for me. It's just double the dice. So, or double the damage.
The DMG technique says to roll your damage and then double it, whereas D&D Beyond has you just roll twice as many dice.
It's
Yeah.
whatever you want to do. We're here for fun.
Six. And then I need... Oh god. Die down! Die down!
Oh no!
And of course it's
I
one of
will
the
walk over
D6.
and You are on deck. Yours looks very hurt.
Well, that's
Mine's
fun.
still untouched.
That's fun. Oh,
We can't help you.
how'd you get all the way over there?
Dear God. It went on a journey, apparently.
Never
It went
fear.
on a
I
side
promise. I'm fine.
it went on a side quest.
Yeah, it went on a side quest. Did my dice level up? No, it's still a D6. Well,
That's a third level spell. So I don't care. 4, I do have 2 of those.
That's 20. That's 28 before. That's 28 before the crit. So am I okay? I'm sorry. Am I rolling double the dice? Because that means I need to roll 10d6.
You just want to
It
double
does.
it? That's easier. Whatever you want to do, man. Is 28 with your modifiers?
Yes, that is 28 with modifiers.
Okay, your choice.
Okay.
6, and then I need to roll 3. 3 more d6 because I'm going to once again. I'm causing this poor little mannequin some serious mental trauma as well because it's hearing the voices of the departed from my wails from the grave.
Oh,
So-
God.
And that doubles too, right? Because that's a dice roll.
So would a wooden mannequin hear the wails of the trees that have been felled in the nearby forest?
Oh God,
If
that's
no one's around to hear it.
yes. Oh no. It hears the screams of the trees.
That poor oak tree.
You're fighting the
It
oh
had
my
so
God,
many
who was it?
things.
You're
So-
fighting the Lorax. I speak for the tree.
So that's
Some fucking reason they're speaking Vietnamese.
that's 96. It's 96 points of damage. And I'm an idiot because last time I should have remembered to do this. Yeah, I have extra attack as well, so I'm just gonna go ahead and
Dude,
Stab
it
the
only had
corpse.
82 left.
He just
Oh.
stabs it again anyway.
you don't say.
You stab through it, splinters a hole in it.
Time
Time to stab
That's
again.
how you kill your own mannequin, please. Because goddamn,
Woohoo!
So I pulled back the dagger.
rogues when they crit, people. Oh God.
So I pulled back the dagger, and as I'm jabbing it forward, considering this mannequin is essentially supposed to be a clone of myself, it would know rogue speak. So I go ahead and I say, I lean in real close to the wooden head of this mannequin, and it's finely carved ears. Popo seems to have taken a very, intricate carving of our faces and such, and I simply say, Ognak LeBlanc, Sharon Devan, which, for those that don't speak rogue, is through these hands I send you to the Reaper. And as I twist the dagger, I hear the cracking of wood as the mannequin breaks open and falls apart at my feet.
Woo!
I'm gonna give you DM inspiration for that because that was chilling. Write that down. Damn. Nice.
We will clip that and keep it.
All right. Popo is plotting for you.
That quote is now property of Crypts and Cryptids trademark.
Will be 100%.
I mean,
Damn.
Oh, I thought you meant in the wiki. It's going to be in the wiki. That is a promise.
Well, I want waffle fries. It is your turn.
Alrighty. So first thing he's gonna yell, "You shall not pass!" And he's gonna pop his little bonus action again to get his advantages and temp HP back because he is squishy. He wants that temp HP.
This thing is one crit away from dying.
Oh, good.
Excuse me, they are magical beings that apparently aren't actually alive, so they can't die. So
This thing is
Oh,
one
yeah.
crit away from being
Oh,
dispelled.
good, because that's not 20.
God damn it.
DM, that is a natural 20.
Okay. I need to crit now because so we can get 3 in a row.
We need the turkey.
He was like,
Come on.
DM,
I need to
this
figure out
thing
which
is one
one
crit
mine is
away from
weighted.
dying. Waffles, bet.
You shouldn't have said anything, DM. The dice heard you.
Apparently.
Oh, they were like, good, fuck that dummy.
So that's 28.
Yep. Okay.
Did the crit actually kill him?
No, it's still standing, but keep
Oh,
going because
okay.
you're gonna kill it.
It's still standing.
Not as good as it ever did.
Nope.
Thanks on you both.
I'm gonna take a picture of that.
No.
Did you?
I don't have anything prepared. We're also running late.
Are we though?
I mean, we can stay late. It's fine.
I've got nothing planned, and I have no idea how the donations are doing. Come on, guys. You gotta
Hopefully
donate
not.
at least $5 if you want a pair of dice. Set
Yeah,
dice.
y'all go.
I would
y'all
like
go.
to state, by the way, would you like to tell them how much those dice would run them if they had to buy them outright?
Oh, if we're not counting the discount that I'm running for the grand opening sale this month, one set is $85 before taxes and shipping fee.
So for the lovely low price of just $5, you could at least be entered to potentially win them.
Really? Well,
So anyway.
No!
Math.
I should add that anyone who donates during the stream does technically also participate towards getting us towards the goal of the 5,500 and every other halfway mark between Popo's goals, where I give away a free set of custom dice, which start at $100. And that's if you
Those are
get
those
one
dice
color
images.
and nothing else.
I want waffle fries. You got your math?
So yeah, he did the slash from like right to left, and then he turns the blade and goes back up for the second nat 20 in a row. Because holy shit, advantage is great. And that's 26.
26. And you have one more attack, I believe.
I got 2 more attacks if I want. You still
Okay,
up?
fair. But roll your attack.
yeah. He's still standing.
Not by much.
Yes, ma'am.
See, y'all keep singing that song, and all I'm thinking is, let the bodies hit the floor. Let the
Oh,
bodies hit the
yeah.
floor.
I'm not doing that at advantage. That is
I can only count to
21
4.
to hit.
I can only count to 4.
well, that's
Was it ever
14.
determined? Isn't the bodies hit the floor just the violent version of It's Raining Men?
Yes. Do I
I
need,
mean,
do I need to roll my
It's
force?
actually what happened after it, then.
I need
That's
to
right.
hear you, so sorry. What did you say?
26.
26 to hit?
No, it was 21 to hit, 26 damage.
Oh.
Describe how you take out your own left armless mannequin.
So comes down, turns the blade, comes back up, decapitates it. The mannequin head goes flipping through the air, lands right side up. Omewa wo shinduru. And then he flourishes the katana and sheaths it.
Noctis from across the room heard that and goes, Nani?
The head on the ground just goes, I want waffle. I want waffle. I want waffle. Waffle. Waffle.
It's like, I want steak fries. No, that's wrong. No.
Can I get a waffle? Can I please get a waffle?
This is a waffle. It's like a
I
pancake
want
with
curly
a syrup
fries.
trap.
No.
Also, because I know he can
I
hear
want a
us, but
pretzel.
he's currently muted. Popo, get your wood off screen. That's not the kind of stream we're doing.
Oh my.
Isn't it though? I mean,
Popo, are you inaccessible at the moment?
Kind of, sort of.
Kind of, sort of.
Once I get, this is the only time sensitive stuff I have today. After this, I could park it.
Absolutely. All right. We'll kill some time for you. We've got one more mannequin here. It's the only one that's left.
Kronos
Boomi,
shows up and we literally have to kill time.
Fair.
All right, it's gonna probably take me a couple turns to do this, but first thing I'm doing is I'm casting haste on myself,
That helps.
so I can get an extra
Nice.
action. I'm then using my bonus action to move the. Actually, I'm gonna use my bonus action to fire the force ballista at my mannequin.
Roll for it.
That is a. What is the bonus on this? Okay, so that is a 23. I'm pretty sure I hit.
It hits you, yes.
3d8.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
If everyone else gets to do it, then so does he.
Nerdy, not sure if you saw, but we have a minion arrives redeemed.
Ooh, nice. So that's 18.
There, I helped.
23 force damage.
No, somebody said the
Damage.
mannequins all get back up. No. The mannequins all like all come together into like a megazord mannequin that we all have.
And then as my second action, because I gave myself haste, I'm going to use my antimatter rifle.
Go for it.
What? You have one of those?
I guess you could say it.
Just get a crit with that thing.
Did you get your crit?
Oh, dear God.
Nice.
So what you're telling me is, it doesn't matter.
I mean,
I can't
So you're
one
saying there's a
up myself,
chance.
but-
so you're saying anti-mind
that-
over
oh, I can't
antimatter.
I just saw my own face on stream right now, and I'm just, this is gonna hurt.
Man, I'm going to pick up and get some more dice.
Oh, this is gonna take a second.
Amazing.
And I'll
Thank
post
you
it in
everyone
chat.
for sticking with us this late Sunday night. I appreciate you coming.
Okay, I've got my jar of d8s.
Oh dear.
Gosh.
I've got a job,
Gosh.
dude.
That's 6.
You know he's a DM when
Got a jar of
he has-
dates.
when he has his dice separated by type.
12.
Hmm.
12 d8s.
So wait, binders of women and jars of dates.
7.
I feel like there's a connection there.
8,
What was in the math?
6.
I'll post the crits back to back. I did not use the same dice. I set the one that had got the first 20 to the side.
Now, so that wasn't all consecutive. Himbo's wasn't consecutive with Zach's, right?
Technically, it was.
Because it was the only attack roll.
Well, I attacked with my ballista first, and that didn't crit, but that was my bonus action.
Oh.
My action I crit on.
Yeah.
So that's 30.
Alright.
And then my wife talked shit, so she got crit.
I didn't say anything. I've been good. I behave.
Damn, guys, I thought Critical Role was on Thursdays, not Sundays.
76 damage. Oh wait, forgot my +6, so that's 82 damage. 82 necrotic damage.
You know, I'm gonna say that a part of it literally dissolves with that. Where do you aim for it?
I am aiming for its one leg.
I knew
Yeah.
that. Smart man.
Cripple it.
Smart man. So you aim for the leg.
Actually,
and
no,
it hits
no.
dead
And I
center.
changed my mind.
Okay.
I'm aiming for its right arm.
Ooh.
If it can't have both its hands, it shouldn't be able to shoot me back.
It's a
Fair.
two-handed weapon.
That's not a bad idea. So
Um,
I was just gonna say that it just kind of like flunks down onto the ground, but
so you know that scene in Dragon Ball with Cell where where Vegeta does his complete powerful shot and Cell has to literally dodge and he's just missing like his entire shoulder.
yeah.
Hmm.
I'm
That-
also
that's what I
thinking
imagine.
Piccolo right now, just reforming the arm, but no, that doesn't happen.
But that's my turn.
Sure.
Lord Shaggy Rogers loves the talk shit get crit line. I have a sticker of that actually.
Yeah, that is in fact a sticker available in the Crit Etsy store.
And did
Thank
you
for the
know
love.
that she's giving away stickers from the donations? You know?
Yeah, 50 of them, 2 sets of 50.
you will absolutely get an talk shit, get crit sticker in one of those packs.
Absolutely will.
That was a productive
Well,
turn.
this thing now can't really do a whole lot without that arm. It's going to move forward. Let's see.
Boomy,
It's
that was a
going
productive move,
to-
hands down.
Sorry?
I said, Boomy, that was a productive move, hands down.
Good for me.
Go for you.
It is going to create its own ballista for its action.
Oh.
One arm
They
to
do
create
that with-
a little mini version
I was
of
gonna
itself.
say.
Yep.
And in a 15-foot cone, it's going to
Ah, I made
release
this thing
a
forever.
blast of fire at you. You
Mm.
can make a dex save.
I am going to give myself Flash of Genius to give a +5 to my dex save. Also,
good.
because I have haste, I have advantage on all dexterity saving throws.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Wonderful, because I rolled like shit.
Yeah.
That's a 5. I'm going. Hopefully, my advantage is good. That's a 19 +5 plus whatever my actual dexterity saving throw
Dude, your
is.
dice roll was enough.
24 plus dex. Yeah.
That was a
That's-
50 DM.
That's a 27 to dodge.
Woo!
You
I'll
take
take that half
5
damage.
fire damage as it singes you a little, but
Does a 69 hit?
Good for you.
Boomy out here looking like he's the rogue.
Right. He's been hanging out with Noctis long enough. He's like, those are good moves.
You aim like shit.
it is your turn. And it is very hurt.
So we're just cycling back to me?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well,
Oh,
I'm going to
okay.
use my...
Well, unless somebody wants to do something to help.
I was gonna say, what spells do I have to? And that's for ability checks.
Because
Well,
you know,
I'm
roll
going
against
to-
aiding.
I'm going to use my first action. No, I'm going to use my bonus action. I'm going to have my Force Ballista shoot it.
Okay.
Let me open that back up. It's +10, so that is a 26.
Yeah.
3d8. 6, 7, and 8, which I'm sure there's easy math for that. 21 +5, so 26 force damage.
Okay. It takes it in the chest. It's not looking good. But it still staggers back onto its one leg.
Impressive. You stick around long. Good for you. I want to move up to it and put my rifle in its chest. Goodbye now. Because I do have I just need to double check that I'm thinking of the right thing.
See, this is why he's on our side.
Yeah, Gunner, being
imagine-
within 5 feet of a hostile enemy doesn't impose disadvantage on your ranged attack rolls.
All right.
So that is going to give me a 17 to hit, which is my AC.
It somehow just hits.
I don't even know if I have to roll for this, but I do a minimum of 14 damage.
So you do have to roll, technically.
As
That's
Boomy
8,
pushes the
7,
muzzle
8,
into the mannequin's
7,
chest,
1, 2,
Noctis
and
just
4,
standing looking at it goes, show them why they call you Boomy.
20, 36 necrotic damage.
How would you like to do this?
Very literally, run up. You fought well. Good for you. You die now. Bang! And I want it to just shatter.
It looks like this. It looks like the scene from Infinity War. It just.
Oh yeah, it is raining splinter and ash at the same time. And as that cascades down to the ground, everything goes quiet. This is where Popo should be coming, but he's
That's
not.
okay. Leander's gonna go over and check because his dummy's still there, or did it like?
It's in pieces.
Oh, he's gonna like. He's an investor. He's gonna pick through the pieces, see if there's any like cool stuff, anything worth keeping. You know, anything. Probably not, but that's his inquisitive nature. So he's probably picking through it.
You know what? Just for the hell of it, all of the magic items that you have been copied, and you can go and pick up a second copy of your magic item.
Yes. The
I'm
very
going
rare.
to pick up my my second antimatter rifle and go. I already have one. No, thank you, and throw it over my shoulder.
So Noctis is rifling around through the splinters of his destroyed mannequin.
Mhm.
He takes one of the splinters and pockets it, and says, "They may say you weren't alive, but you fought well." He then picks up his pair of boots of elven kind that were on the mannequin. Oddly enough, boots, but it only had one leg. Looks at Boomi and goes,
They were just like hung over the mannequin's shoulders. Or
I don't know what I'm gonna
whatever.
do with these, but Popo made a copy of them. I look at
That's
Boomi.
right, that's right.
Hey, Boomi, catch. And I throw him the pair of boots of elven kind.
They hit Boomi in the head and fall to the ground. Oh, look, shiny!
I think. Okay, so the item we're talking about the very rare item, right? Or are we talking about a different item?
Whatever you have, because these were exact copies of your abilities.
So because the item that Leander has in the stock, I don't know if he knows this yet, but it is actually one of 6 pieces of an artifact. It's one piece of the orrery of the Watcher. And I think when Popo remade it, he didn't really pay attention. And he actually made a different one of the 6. And Leander has no clue what this additional thing is, but is like, it's in the same place. It's got to be related. Since we probably have some time, and this is the way that I imagined it when he got this piece, he doesn't really know the full nature of like if he gets all 6 pieces when he puts them together, he cast identify on it, so he knows what the dimensional loop can do now. But he knows there's magic beyond that his level of identify can't reach because it's so powerful. And so when he sees this other thing on the stock of this this dummies thing, he's like, that it's clockwork, and it looks like, and he casts identify on it, and he knows what it can do, and he knows that it's part of that bigger thing, but because it's so powerful, he doesn't know like the nature of the orrery.
Okay.
If that is allowed.
You know more about that than I do at this point. So I'm going to give it to you.
All right.
Oh,
The mod
does this
agrees.
include artificer infusions,
Todd,
or
was that you?
Because the dummies are technically dead now, are all infusions destroyed?
If the artificer dies, does their infusions go away?
Yeah.
And then yeah, they would go.
Dang it! I was gonna have Boomi get a second Grimble. Ooh,
Double
friend,
the fun.
friend.
I want Waffle Fries to pick up the second katana.
Yes, dual wielder.
Studies it. All those moments will be lost in time, like tears in the rain. As he kind of whisks the katana through the air, feels the balance, sticks the sheath on the other side of his waist, and then sheaths the second katana.
How dreary.
I see Popo's cameras moving. I'm hoping that means he's on his way. Maybe we'll see. But we're already pushing.
Do we want to take a break and like an intermission and then come back?
I personally have no time limit.
I'm same.
I'm an insomniac.
We shall take a quick 5-minute break here. Why don't we go ahead and do that, and then we'll come back.
Let's all go to the lobby.
I'm going to doom scroll on
Can
TikTok.
we do that?
Fair.
For dry, red eyes, clear eyes is awesome.
Who wants a red eyes when you could always have a blue eyes white dragon?
I mean, if we're,
All
I was
right,
just going,
everybody,
I
we'll
was
be
just
back
going
in
with
a few
random.
blue eyes,
5
old
minutes,
man.
all right?
I'm here for your blue eyes, old man. I won't take no for an answer. Now give it to me.
Go ahead and roll your or go ahead and.
Mhm.
That'll do it.
Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for bearing with us for that little break, and we've got our lovely Popo Blanco back. So we are ready to pick up with where we left off. Our players have successfully gone through both challenges set forth by Mr. Popo, and there is a third one. Mr.
The
Popo,
final one.
are there words that you would like to say, or do they just transport to the final stage?
I feel anything that I would have to say would be best said in their final the final area.
Very well, then. You all feel weightless as your bodies lift from the ground, only to momentarily float and then touch back down on the ground
Oh. Whoa.
in a realm where your ideas of physics and gravity and the rules of nature do not make sense.
I like it.
You all look about in the abyss around you, seeing the various colors that are beautiful and ominous at the same time. The ground is shifting under you, and you realize that you are standing on free-floating islands in the middle of what we would know to be space. You can breathe, don't worry about that. And
Don't question it either. Do not question it.
that is
Question what?
when
Makes sense to me.
that is when
If you ever seen that episode of SpongeBob, we don't question the underwater fire, okay?
that is when the
It's the fart
mysterious
of the god.
figure of Mr. Popo reappears. Popo?
Oh, this is so much more like it. No pesky fields, no blindingly white void. Welcome to my bathroom, maggots. This is where the shit goes down.
So what I'm hearing is we'll
And
have to wipe you out.
incidentally, where I was for the last couple minutes. Sorry about that. Heard you did well. Heard you didn't cross the streams, as it were, which is really good, because those dummies, massive morons. You tried to switch places, they were just going to try to switch clothes, and we don't have time to wait for that. So, your final challenge, set forth by me, hit me. Once. All you gotta do. Do be aware, though, that all rolls are now at disadvantage.
Wait, I
You
didn't
need only land one single hit. Huh?
I didn't agree to that. Wait.
Oh, sorry. I'm not asking. Bye. All rolls are at disadvantage. You need only hit me to survive. And there is none of that pesky, oh, who's rolling for your initiative? Who's going to go first? No, I get to pick. And I feel the winner of our first challenge, Kentucky Fried Samurai over there, should get the glory of the first swing.
Oh, shit.
Say you, come here.
Amazing.
Don't step off the edge. Kind of jump. You'll float over here, but if you step, you drop like a rock.
So the question, does that mean he can't do his bonus action?
No, I'm telling you to come over here.
No, he's there. He's in front of you.
Yeah. Like there's no action movement here. You get one swing,
Okay. Just start swinging
and
back.
then you leave.
Okay.
I mean,
One
you
shot.
just beat yourselves off
One
like a bunch of
opportunity.
sticks.
Boots.
Oops, there goes gravity.
Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes gravity. Choked
There,
you.
there
So
goes
mad.
There goes
gravity.
gravity. Oh, there goes gravity.
I feel the ground move under my feet.
I
20
feel
to
like
hit.
I understand the gravity of the situation.
Oh, I don't.
Oh, don't worry, I've got something special in mind for you, buddy.
28 to hit the scan
28.
team.
Oh, I'm so sorry, but a 28 misses.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
No, he's
So go ahead. So I'm gonna let you tell you something right now. Roll damage.
Oh no.
Welcome to the Popo Blanco special ability, Readied Stance. All missed attacks have damage redirected back to the caster. How hard did you hit me, bud?
Pretty darn good.
Huh?
Almost max damage. That's
Oh.
Oh, you put your tail feathers into it, didn't you?
that's 17.
Okay, well, that's what you take.
Take that to the beak.
You
You're like
take
the
that
Spock.
straight to the beak, and then you disappear. He failed.
Well, I hope somebody else has
So-
a crit left because that was a 19 plus and I failed.
Ooh.
So, who's next?
I guess I'll just shove him in the corner over here.
You know what? Oh, we taking volunteers?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
All right. So like I gotta. Did you say jump or can you like teleport me over there? Do you want me to do that or how do you want to do?
It's a leap of faith.
Beautiful. Gonna take a step back here, kind of gauge
The
it. Like,
penitent man will pass.
yeah, I'm gonna. Okay, ready and. And then I'm like floating like Quill in Guardians of the Galaxy. Do I come down?
Was it everything you dreamed it would be?
It was kind of nice, yeah.
It was, wasn't it?
A little floaty. Okay, I'm gonna come all the way
Yeah.
over, and I'm gonna.
You
I'm
definitely
gonna,
don't want to fall down there because it's not as nice.
No, I'm gonna reach
This
like I'm
room,
going to
I'm gonna let you know. Before I came in here for my recent bathroom break, this room was one solid mess. You don't want to fall down there.
This was a celestial fart. Rip this place apart.
It was, and Crunch Wrap Supreme, I tell you.
I'm gonna rear back. I've got the crossbow in the one hand.
He had
I'm
space
gonna rear
Taco
back
Bell.
with my empty hand and come around like I'm gonna slap you on that nat 20 ass, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds into your nat 20 ass. That's not an attack roll.
You wiped my butt. Thank you.
Now, does that count as hitting you?
No,
Okay.
but I'll tell you what. You don't have to roll a disadvantage anymore
Beautiful.
because I'm feeling so fresh, so clean, so
I was gonna
generous.
say, let me see here. You get 9
He's
hit
feeling
points.
Colton Northern fresh.
What was that?
You get 9 hit points.
I get 9 hit points. I mean, I don't even know how many I got from the fireball earlier.
It was true.
It doesn't matter when there's no end to it.
So I guess that's my turn, right? Well, I mean, I
No,
guess I have a
no,
bonus
hit.
action.
Swing,
Well, I can take a
hit
swing.
me,
All right.
fight me,
All right.
give me a hug.
All right. Well, are you wearing any metal?
No.
Okay. So
If
it won't
this
be
is how you
active-
want to party, I could not be wearing anything.
That would not change the attack. If you're wearing
Well, said
metal,
it had to.
do you have any piercings?
No, not on me.
Okay. All right. Well, then it
Sorry.
will be. It
I had
will
to get
be
rid
a
of the Prince
regular roll.
Albert. Had to get rid of the Prince Albert. It was chafing.
That's fair. That's fair. It will be a regular roll, and we'll find out. Let's find out. Let's find out. Nope, that's only going to be a 24.
Okay, roll for damage.
So it's going to be 3d8. While his hand is on your nat 20 buttock, he casts Shocking Grasp, which is 7, 6 and 7 is 13, 14, 15.
Tickles. You done?
I mean, unless I can do it again.
No, I mean, that's not to say I don't love the foreplay, but I do have a schedule to keep.
Right. Yeah, I'm done. I mean, I usually unless you're gonna give me a bonus action.
No, you can leave.
Okay. Buzz shoots in to come at you, and if you're snapping Leander away, Buzz comes in to do a force empowered rend, and both of them just disappear.
Yeah, they just bye. That man had some nice underwear. So who's next? Boomy? Scary man with the knives?
Define hit.
Attack me. Cause me irreparable damage.
Okay.
Bruise my no-nos.
I gotta double check something.
Even you don't want to come over here. You don't got to. I know you got some guns on you.
Yes. I'm looking for something that I just did. I'm going to switch out one of my infusions. I'm going to take off my boots and instead make my armor better.
Okay.
I can add my intelligence modifier to my strength checks, which I realize doesn't actually help me. So that didn't do shit. Actually, I'm going to do that, and I'm also going to take off my gloves, or take off my goggles.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
And I'm going to put on a belt.
You're going to put on a what?
A belt.
A belt. Is it a black belt?
It is not a black belt, but it is a belt.
Damn it. Is it a nice belt?
It is a very nice belt.
Okay, well, that's nice. Good for you.
It's like red leather that kind of looks like two fists bumping each other.
Oh, I like that.
I am going to use the dimensional loop that I was just given to create basically an opening of space and take a step forward 5 feet and actually teleport 60 feet forward towards you.
Okay, I mean, you could have just jumped, but, you know.
Yeah, but I won't be fancy. Hang on, I think I can move it. Yeah. So, give me this. Come on. And move. Come on. Move where I want you to be. There we go. Got it. And then I am going to, using my Belt of Hill Giant Strength, setting my strength to 21.
Okay.
I am also going to use my
Talk dirty to me, Daddy.
I'm going to use the armor of magical strength to add my intelligence modifier to my strength check.
Okay.
Meaning that I get a plus 15 to my unarmed attack strike.
Okay.
I love imagining this happening. Is like Popo standing there, and this goblin is literally like, hang on, and he's just doing it. And Popo's
One
like,
moment.
Yeah, hang
I'm
on,
like,
hang on. Good for me. Good for
Come
me.
on, come on, stop
like sliding on-
teasing me!
Putting on armor, putting on a belt.
I can only
Shiny
be
man.
so ready for this!
Just like stretching. Okay.
The
One more.
baggy
sitting with
pants
a
becoming
belt,
less
and Kenny starts, like, doing
conspicuous.
the
Let's
front
go!
Iron Man's getting
And-
front of him.
Ah. Oh,
Boomy built this in a
15 plus.
cave with a bunch of scraps.
almost a crit. That was a 19 plus 15, so that's 20, 30, 35. Oh wait, that's right, disadvantage.
No. I want this. Give it to me.
So 19 plus 15, that is 34. 34 to hit.
Oh, god damn it, that hits. Oh, yes. Roll for damage.
I don't get to roll. It's 6 damage.
Oh. Well, that's a little anticlimactic, but... God, you know what?
It is the weakest little, but it actually makes contact with you.
You know what? For that, I think I'm going to attack.
Oh no.
So let me just, what's your AC there, little guy?
It's a 17 at the moment. Yeah, it's a 17 at the moment.
It's a 17 at the moment. This is my D20 bullet. $18.
I'm going to use my reaction to cast shield.
I say no.
Fair.
Remember, your DM's not here to protect you now. However, it is an unarmed strike. So, I'll be generous, and I'll roll a D8.
Plus his
That
strength
is-
of 29.
And that is 6. So,
So how much damage?
well, I don't have my character sheet in front of me, so we'll say enough to knock you back, and as you fly off the platform, you vanish from sight.
Good for you!
And good for you, you little cock tease. All right. So that should just leave us with one. You.
Yes, old man.
How long?
How long what?
Young lady.
You know I'm going to tell everyone about this.
I hope you do.
Ooh, 30 raiders.
And I hope they know that you're not lying.
So,
Of course, I may just tell them for us to completely steal your thunder. I guess we'll see, won't we?
so Noctis cracks his knuckles, and you see black flame go off of the disfigured, black and tar-looking hand, and white flames fly off of the other one. One
Sarah,
time for
if I get any more excited, it's going to start getting obscene. Okay?
one time for
like the
one
la-
more
the
time for
last-
old time's sake.
Yeah, sure. But the last guy blue balled me so much. Can we just can we skip the foreplay?
Yep. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my cunning ability to. Actually, no, I'm not going to use my cunning ability. I'm just going to fucking dash.
You're going to want to jump that gap, buddy. I wasn't kidding about the falling.
Oh, I do, but I jump from here to this smaller rock and then to landing right in front of you.
Oh, fancy.
I don't need my daggers for this.
Damn. And I thought you were going to bring all your toys.
I don't need to penetrate you.
Okay, well, dude, TOS.
Ah,
Let's try to
So,
keep it a little clean here. All right, I think we're already dancing that line.
Oh, come on, it's a knife. It stabs into you, and
Yeah,
Come
I
on.
know, but you could have just said that.
So,
You could have said you don't want to stick it in me. You gotta use the P word. The fuck, man.
hey. Language.
Language. Do I look Catholic to you?
So I proceed to go for an unarmed strike. And that is a 19 and an 18 plus 7. So 18, that's 25 to hit.
25?
Yeah, I'm doing an unarmed strike, so.
My guy.
Well, actually, wait, hold
All
on.
that, all that talk. No, stop. All that talk. All of that good shit. And the only one that lays a hand on me is the green man, and he just slapped my belly button?
Hold on. Did I say I was
Roll
done?
your damage. Roll your damage. I am done. Y'all ruined me. I am as flaccid as you could possibly imagine. Roll your damage.
That would be 6 plus 4, 10. 12.
12. And how does that make you feel?
Oh, great, because there's also this. So that's another 18.
Uh-huh. And what was this?
That was Whales from the Grave. So,
yeah.
You're Popo in this. Notice I'm not speaking in character voice. You're Popo in this. So, we're going to break the fourth wall. You hear Whales from the Grave. You hear an all too distinct, familiar voice of someone that you've kicked off of your lookout before. Homebrew, I'm going to need some help here.
Oh, thank God. I thought you were bringing in MC Widow's Peak.
No!
Oh, damn it, Krillin!
Popo's trading. You don't talk about Popo's trading.
Yeah, you don't. Was that really the best you could do? My guy, I mean, really.
I mean, you did make me have to play with myself before this.
You know what? That's fair. I had you waste all your good shit on yourselves. That is on me. But I think we're done. I'm definitely done. I gotta say, I'm disappointed. I mean, the green guy technically passed. Surprisingly. Did you? Yeah, you beat yourself. So the green guy is the only one who passed the third test. Y'all passed the second test, which I'm proud of. Chicken Boy passed the first. All right, you know what? I think it's time we wake everybody up. ODM, you can come back now.
Where was that?
That is something we won't talk about unless you want to go back.
Scary. What the hell was that?
You can go back.
No, okay, I'll shut up.
Or we can move forward. Or let's wake them up.
Don't disable my camera again. I saw that mod. Ah.
That's right. The mods work for me.
I have been betrayed. Okay. You all.
Stop muting the.
Go ahead.
No, it's like you stopped making noise on my end. I'm like, you didn't mute her now, did you?
Oh, I believe they did.
Come on, we got to get things moving.
My mod betrayed me. You all wake back up at your campsite. and you're beaten and bloodied and tired. But you're in one piece somehow.
Woo! That was fun. Let's just do it again.
I thought this
I
would have
don't
been.
wanna go
We
back
would have
for
been
a
in.
third time.
Oh. I thought we would have been in
No.
Death Note, but I guess One Piece works too.
You know, I've got to say, you all disappointed me so much in there. Mainly right there at the end. None of you could manage to land a hit.
Group hydrate.
Except for
I
him.
did.
Yeah, but
Well, I don't
since
know
you
that
want to
man.
go back, you're going to stay here.
Aw.
The rest of you, you show so much room for improvement. So I'm afraid I've got some bad news. Yeah, going back.
Yeah, but what's the bad news?
Wait, what?
Say bye.
Oh God, no!
As the entire party, save for a green goblin and his homunculus, disappears once again, we are left with Boomi and... Is the furbog still there, Mr. Popo?
Well, the shell of a furbolg.
That's a descriptor. Okay. Boomi, you can contend with that, as that's where we're gonna wrap up our one shot for today.
That was fun. Let's go. I grab the furbolg by the leg and start dragging it through the woods.
You won, Boomy. For you.
It's like
Good for me.
Claim your prize.
A dead furbolg.
It's like a shed cicada husk, but it's furball shaped.
Good for me.
Well, everyone, thank you for staying up late with us tonight to watch our one shot. You still have a chance to enter in the raffle. We're not ending the stream just yet. The raffle is $5 donation to our lovely Mr. Popo's PayPal. Every increment of $5 is an entry into the raffle. During our break, we even got another donation for a D20 dice necklace. I don't have a descriptor of it right now, but we have the 8th item now.
I think
My
we have a
goodness,
better descriptor right now.
Where's the descriptor?
It's not this thing, is it?
I do not know.
Nice.
Let's see.
Never mind.
We
My
have
bad.
a handmade D20 necklace that is being thrown into the raffle as well from our wonderful Nimue, who plays with Cap and I on Saturdays for Mountain of Mystery. So you have a couple minutes here still where you can donate $5 to Popo's PayPal for the Norse Forge gathering trip, and you can my brain just stopped. You can win that necklace. You can win one of 2 sets of 50 vinyl D&D stickers made by me, and 2 metal signs made by Popo Blanco himself. And I think he even said he would sign it if you wanted. And one of 3 homemade sets of dice from Homebrew Himbo. His dice are very
Homebrew,
pretty.
yum.
I
Himbo
have
Homebrew.
watched it, and I am waiting
Himbo.
for it to arrive.
It's him, bro. Homebrew.
Yeah, it's midnight
What's
for me.
up,
Leave me
Shisha?
alone.
What's
It was
up?
dark and scary, guys.
It's-
I don't know what happened.
Himbo
I
Hombo.
took damage down there.
It broke.
You
It broke Tiffany, and the English teacher's now speaking Chinese apparently.
I was gonna say you got sent to a pocket dimension from another pocket dimension. Like it was like you were like 3 levels down.
All I know is that it stank, and I think I got flushed down his toilet, honestly. So
Oh no, yeah,
No,
you ended
don't
up.
talk about
No,
Popo's
no.
drinking. Don't do it.
It was just the cellar.
Oh,
Krillin
I
was
just- it
flushed down the toilet.
that makes me feel so much better. Thank you.
I
It
was this
sounded
close
like
to
it
playing
was
a bald halfling monk, by the way.
I also thought about it, but I knew my wife would probably kill me in my sleep. Because she
His
hates
Krillin
it when
voice
I...
grates on my ears a little, yes.
Yeah, I heard how much she enjoyed Kentucky Fried Samurai.
You heard me
Oh,
laughing
Popo,
I could
do
hear
have to
you
let know
laughing.
that
through his
Lady
mic.
Kidia?
I'm betting.
accidentally
Yeah.
donated to Kofi instead of
I
PayPal.
did laugh at that one. That was a good one. I will
Nice.
give you that.
Did you say you accidentally what?
So my friend Lady Kidia accidentally donated to Kofi instead of PayPal.
Whoops.
Oh, I mean that still counts.
Okay,
We'll
I want
count
to
it.
let you know.
We will count it, of course.
Yeah. My
So that-
Kofi
I
just
actually-
like uploads to my PayPal.
Oh, nice.
Okay, everyone, we're going to do our wrap up here. Tell us where you can find us. In chat, you have one last chance here to donate, to enter. We will be pulling the names of the people who win after the shot when Popo has a chance to take a look at his PayPal. So please make sure that you put your Discord name in there or phone number, some way we can contact you if you win. If
You sent to the PayPal, you should, I'm not sure, but you should be able to send me a message
yes,
through
when
your
they-
donation where you can tell me what your tag name is, your preferred tag name,
if
so we
you've
can get a
already
hold of you.
sent your donation and you forgot to do that, go ahead and tell us in chat real quick. I'll write it down before we forget. Okay, you can just tell us your real name and Discord name, and we'll catch you.
Also, I do want to add one thing. The donations here tonight have not just put your name into this raffle, but the stretch goal raffle as well. All the donations that I've received since I announced them to the final day of the gathering is the last day that we'll be accepting donations. If we hit those goals, there are other prizes that could be earned. Which I think
If
after
you don't
we
happen to win one of these, you might.
we
be
said it was
entered
6
to win
point.
one of
The
five,
first, yeah, the first one starts at 6.5, right?
5.5.
5.5. Yeah, 5.5. If 5.5, 6.5, 7.5, 8.5, and 9.5, Homebrew Himbo is going to be giving away a customized set of dice, whatever you decide you want.
However many
Oh,
colors,
within
whatever
reason.
inclusions, as long as I have access to them.
At 6, there is it's not much of a giveaway, but there is going to be a special choreographed Buffett fight skit between me and another creator. I'm hoping to pull Tank Tolman for this.
Ooh.
So I can't imagine he'd have a problem with it, but I do need to see how busy he is. He's officiating a wedding after all. At
I would love to swing
7,
at you a couple times though, because I do LARP.
yeah, I know. At 7,000, we are giving away a one-of-a-kind piece of artwork. It is a commissioned drawing of Derek the Undead Dragon from my brief stint on Roll for Cake. His cinnamon roll and all will be included, and it will, of course, be signed by me.
That is terrible.
His
The
cinna-
money that I'm
his
raising
cin-
for the money that I'm
cinnamon
raising for that
roll
is
will
going
be
towards the
signed?
commission. I will sign the cinnamon roll. And at 8,000, we are doing well, basically you get a chance to have me appear in a video with you, either in person if it's possible, or we'll stitch something together, but you get to decide what that video is, what I say, what I do, what the overall premise is. At 9,000, Homebrew Himbo gets suckered into this again to recreate my Popo Blanco Crinko Mob Boss proxy Magic the Gathering deck.
If you like Magic the
He's gonna
Gathering, I accidentally made a CEDH style deck, not just Commander. It's full on, like, you could, if it wasn't proxy, you could take it to a tournament.
Nice. And
And I've made him ever since I figured out how to use it. I've made him regret making it for me every time we played.
We played 7 games. I won 2.
damn, that's a good deck.
And that was very early on.
Yeah.
He has not won one in a while. I think that he beat me with his zombie deck, and the second time he broke out the zombies, I was like, no.
Are you surprised Mr. Popo has a good deck?
Mr. Popo.
Yeah,
has
it's a very good
It's a
deck.
very
It's a very
impressive deck.
powerful deck. I'm honored to
Impressive.
refer to it as my deck. It is thick. It is strong. It is gorgeous.
Ash, you
And
can
it'll
ask
have
for
my
a
name
cinnamon roll.
on it.
What's up?
I'll be signing the commander card on that one too and be giving that away. At 10,000, I'm releasing a series called Popo's Training. which is not so much Mr. Popo's training from Bridge, but it is a mini documentary over my day-to-day life over the course of maybe a week.
Okay.
Just my things I go through every day, how I make content, how I brainstorm content, what I eat, how I exercise, all that shit that, a lot of people have actually asked me over the years. But I've never revealed to anybody. So that's the final goal. But again, for the 7, 8, and 9, for those who donated today, you are also in the drawing for that once we hit them.
I'm assuming shower time and personal time is not going to be included in the documentary.
That's the 50.
I mean, I've got an OnlyFans. I can post it there if I need to.
Popo's
And
no
of course, every halfway goal.
And by the way,
you're
yeah, no,
also
I'm not kidding. I'm not joking. Popo's no-nos on OnlyFans. There's a picture of a foot. It says "Pay me."
Wasn't there also a picture that just says "Y'all need Jesus" or something?
No, that was a fake link when I first posted it. I said a link to Popo's OnlyFans, and then you'll click on it, and it's "Y'all need Jesus."
Well, okay then. So I hope everyone in chat got a chance to donate and to join the raffle. We're going to wrap up here with telling you where you can find us if you want to find us again. And in chat, if you are done donating, I would love to know if you liked this, if you want to see Popo torment other players or characters.
Or DMs.
Or DMs. Yes. Yes. Because this is something that we could do for fun. And maybe we could pull some people from chat who wants to be tormented by Popo. That sounded sexual. All right, moving on.
It could be.
I do want to say there was
your website.
I'll just before he does that, I want to say we missed this whole bit when we left the tavern. I was supposed to tip a bar stool over with my end of my cane, and it was supposed to cause the whole building to come down behind us.
I forgot about that. Oh well.
Well, and I was supposed to try and convince one of the party to attack the other mannequins, but we were all too smart for that.
I was going to, if y'all didn't destroy them fast enough, I was going to just have one of my turrets blow up.
I actually thought I almost screwed the pooch and would have had to have attacked one of them because I misread Whales from the Grave, but luckily, very end of it, you also deal this damage to the first creature. I was like, yes, okay, I don't have to attack something else.
Let's see. I think we have at least 2 volunteers in chat to be tormented by you, Popo. So,
Story of my life.
N3rdy will this be going up as a VOD?
To get kicked off the lookout again.
And I do appreciate y'all humoring me while I did this while at work.
I mean, what a way to waste the hours of work, right?
Isn't that how we usually run D&D?
Yeah, but usually I'm driving like 8 hours away, and I can just do it from the comfort of my driver's seat. I don't actually have to do any deliveries.
Fair.
Oh yeah, for those who are new here and don't know, I'm also the DM for Popo's bi-weekly game. That none of you get to see because I don't feel like streaming it.
Hey, N3rdy, we have a few people that weren't able to be here for the whole stream, so I'm wondering, will this be a VOD?
Josh? Mod? Help? Thank you.
I feel like it should.
Yay.
Excellent.
Because I very much do enjoy reading the comments on the
be a
VODs
VOD.
because I can't interact with anybody directly.
We can set it as a premiere, right? Where we can theoretically interact with people commenting on YouTube. Right?
Oh, that's true.
Yes, we can set it as a premiere, but if we were going to do that, I'd want a couple of folks to be in the chat from this, so that way they can interact.
Depending
I'm off on
when you
Wednesdays.
set it, I'll be there.
Okay. Well, we've got things to discuss, and we've got some winners to pick, so let's go ahead and sign off. It's also past midnight, and I have to teach tomorrow.
Did,
Harris, Popo did say that Kofi goes through his PayPal.
Yeah.
Yep.
My Ko-fi does go through my PayPal. Did Rusty talk about his website?
We're getting there. So,
Yeah, we haven't gotten to the sign off yet.
Homebrew Himbo, please tell us about you and what you do.
So you can find me on TikTok at Homebrew Himbo, and you can also find my site linked in my bio to refinedchaos.shop, where I make and sell these beautiful little shiny math rocks. And
They're
you can
pretty.
pick yourself up a set and a pair. I feel very bad that the set that I've already sent to N3rdy Teacher has not arrived yet.
It's okay. I was just going to use them today and, tell everybody if I got nat 20s.
I was hoping you would.
Because of your dice. I'll just have to use them on stream 2 Saturdays from now. Let's see. Noctis or Derek the Kami?
Derek is Kami. And yes, I am Derek, aka Kami, with the Top of the Lookout Productions. I am the Kami to Popo. I am the Kami to Matt's Popo. And I can be found pretty much every day, though the last couple weeks have been sporadic. But almost every day, usually around 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, right here on Twitch at Derek_is_Kami. And aside from that, I will be having some videos going up on YouTube, and there's always the TikTok. So yes, and with it being the sign off, I have to make sure I say my sign off, which is remember that you are deserving of love. You are loved because I love you. And then remember, in all that you do, above all else, do good.
Damn, that's a hard one to follow up. But Cap, can you follow up?
No, I'm just gonna come in like an epilogue. I'm the post credit scene. So I am the TikToker formerly known as Cap Without a Country, very briefly known as Captivation, now known as ScreenCap. You can find me on OnlyFans, and that remains a joke. But I will be on TikTok for the next at least 165 days, and then after that, depending on how well my VPN works. I won't be back playing until 2 Saturdays from now, but on Wednesday, the next episode of Roll for Cake will be on Crypts and Cryptids channel. On Friday, The Quiet Year will be, Dice Gremlins will be playing The Quiet Year. This coming weekend, I will be at Norse's Forge's gatherings. And then, June 1st, we'll be back to Mountain of Mystery.
All right. Kavash, do you have anything you'd like to say?
Well, normally I just make the joke of you can find me at N3rdy's house eating her food, but we will be at MomoCon in Atlanta, where you can find N3rdy passing out side quests and giving out ribbons if you achieve the side quest. And you might actually get to see me in person.
And get to see his face.
Surprise.
You won't know it's him, though. How are you going to know? Oh, my gosh. I am sad that we're not going to the Norse Forge gathering, but I made a commitment to go to MomoCon and host panels and workshops there as a guest. So I will be there. If anyone is in the Atlanta area this coming weekend, please come find me. Let's see. I will go next so we can end with our amazing Mr. Popo here. I'm N3rdy Teacher, your DM for partial of this game. You can find me on TikTok as N3rdy Teacher. I also have an Etsy called Crypt, where I sell D&D stickers, and I'm giving away some of those for that raffle here. There's all my stickers that actually Homebrew Himbo won 100 of my stickers in the last giveaway, so he's put them to good use. I can see.
They're everywhere in my house. I have like 3 on my car.
Oh my goodness! But
and no joke on the water resistance, they'll go through the dishwasher.
Oh yeah,
repeatedly.
It went through the car wash.
Oh yeah, they are sturdy stickers. But Mr. Popo, Popo Blanco, Papa Popo, send us off.
I am Papa Popo, Popo Blanco, which means white poo-poo in Spanish. It does. I knew that when I made it. But you can find me primarily on TikTok at Papa_Popos, or you could look up Popo Blanco as my screen name. I'm also Popo Blanco on YouTube, and if you felt like donating tonight, but you didn't have a PayPal, for the remainder of the night, until the sun comes up, you can go to my TikTok page, Popo Blanco or Papa Popos on TikTok. Go to my link tree in my bio. My Cash App and Venmo are also tagged there. So you can donate through there. You did not miss out. But also, if you're not, go follow my YouTube, okay? I'm trying to get started over there. I did have a misstep recently with an episode of Alucard Plays Fallout 3. The video didn't record, but the audio did. So, episode 6.5 will be next Friday. But to follow up on what Kami had said, you are you. You owe nobody anything. You owe yourself as much as you can give. And all that you do your best. And do good. I'm not going to say I love you, because you might be an asshole and don't need that encouragement.
Damn.
Fair enough.
You mind if I throw in mine? I completely forgot about my sign off.
What's your sign off?
Remember, love yourself, love those around you, be respectful, and the 4 C's. Communication, consent, concern, and your good buddy Krillin.
Krillin, your name is
Krillin, your name starts with a K.
Oh, dang it.
All right.
So what I've taken from this is I need to develop a sign off.
You need a sign off, because
I mean, I just improv'd mine.
I mean, I also have a sign on.
Heartfelt, but I will say good night, everybody. Thank you for being with us. I appreciate every single one of you who came and watched this chaos.
12 Raiders to say goodbye to.
I love you too, Raiders. Thank you.
Hi, all 12 of you. You missed everything. Catch it on YouTube when we post it.
Catch it on YouTube.
Yes.
And to everyone here, may all of your rolls be crits. Good night, everyone.
Good night, y'all.
I'll see you when you